Uh, we have Seed and Lucia's story. Today we're going to be doing Seed's. I'm excited for this one because I actually really like this character's gameplay, and I do want to know more about the story. What is their story called? Flora of the Blooming Valley. Okay, let's get started. Okay, what is happening? Why? Check something. Maybe I have to look. Okay, there. Interesting. I don't know why that was happening, but let me make sure everything is booted up properly. Refresh this. Wise mentioned a new commission in the text message earlier. Though the actual details are blurry, now that you have some free time, you should go back and find out more about it. By the way, Bella, have you been in contact with anyone from Obel Squad lately? But yeah, we're kind of like getting more further into this and we're catching up, so getting more further along in the timeline. By the way, Belle, have you been in contact with anyone from Obel Squad lately? Pretty often. What's going on? I haven't been in touch lately. What's up? Haven't been in touch. They've been coming to see you quite often lately, but you've always been out for various reasons. As for what they wanted to discuss, well, they've been pretty tight-lipped about it. How mysterious? I'm getting more and more curious. You're curious, you're gonna ask them yourself in a bit, since I knew you would be here at this time. I arranged a meeting time with them in advance. So reliable. That's my good brother. The doorbell. Looks like your guests are right on time. Before you finish speaking, several familiar figures appear at the doorway. Oh, they're over here too. I completely forgot that it's probably better to have it over here. What's the commission about?
So, what exactly is your commission about?
Right to the point. I respect that. But hold your horses.
What Magus means is that we need to go through some brief but necessary procedures first.
Sorry, Proxy, but I assure you, this isn't out of caution or lack of trust. This commission concerns one of our important companions. We don't want any surprises before it's settled, and we don't want anyone else to know about it.
Don't worry, I won't breathe a word about this commission to anyone.
Not anyone. Not even the mission target. In fact, the target of this commission is exactly who we need you to hide all this from.
If you're ready, let's go ahead and sign the confidentiality agreement. It's simple. You just need to say, I agree, clearly during the final voice confirmation step.
Such a good character design. I'm not really fond of her gameplay too much. I feel it just leaves something to be desired. Seems kind of mysterious.
This all sounds very mysterious. Well, I'm down. Let's get started. First, Proxy, as the commissioned party, you promise to maintain strict confidentiality regarding matters related to Magus's commission, and shall not directly or indirectly disclose information to the mission target or any third parties. Related matters include, but are not limited to, client identity, commission motives, and specific action plans. Second, the proxy's investigation and assistance to the mission target must be conducted under their own name, without mentioning the client's instructions. Specific scenarios that may be involved include, but are not limited to the following.
Reading them one by one is such a
Jeez.
drag. Orphe, just give us the main points.
All right. Last point. If necessary, the proxy must take reasonable measures, including but not limited to encrypted communications, eye contact, appropriate deception, etc., to prevent any situation that may lead to information leaks. That's it.
Okay.
Such flair in a confidentiality clause.
Perfect.
Oops.
With a
I'm
confidentiality
in.
agreement in place, we're all in the same boat. And as for leaks, Trigger will be keeping a close eye with round-the-clock monitoring.
Captain, you're scaring the proxy. Plus, I need sleep. Working 24 hours non-stop is pushing it.
Is that really the point? So can you tell me already? What's this commission about?
No surprise. It's about Seed. All those who know about it are here now. Since Soldier 11 joined later than her, she doesn't know the whole story, so we didn't bring her along today. We're hoping you can help us keep Seed Senior's death a secret from her.
Aww.
Seed Senior? You're talking about the intelligent construct that Seed pilots, right? But didn't Seed say he's been sleeping? Did something happen to him recently?
Not recently. Seed Senior was a self-aware intelligent construct, but that was years ago.
Give me one moment. Let me double check. I did not see. It just said nothing's against me right now, since I'm already having a bad one. Let me make sure my audio is working. Yeah, it is. Okay. I have to, like, actually do that myself.
11 years ago, his logic core suffered irreversible damage. For an intelligent construct, that's like a terminal illness. He held on for many years, but passed away shortly after joining Obel Squad.
But in Seed's mind...
How could this happen? But in Seed's mind, he's just been sleeping? Surely hasn't noticed anything unusual this whole time?
We've been working together all these years to keep this from her, creating the illusion that Seed Senior has fallen into a long-term hibernation. This was also Seed Senior's last wish. Her understanding of death is limited, and she kept believing in Seed Senior's condition. Up until now. Lately, she started acting kind of strange.
After witnessing how Isolde crafted those soldiers with miasma, she's been spacing out a lot more. I think it stirred up some weird ideas in her head.
And not long ago, she straight up broke into Hollow Zero and set up a little safe house in there. Now, unless she's out on a mission, she basically spends every day holed up in the safe house. Setting up a safe house in Hollow Zero and staying there for extended periods? Isn't that dangerous? Does she have enough anti-corruption serum?
Her aptitude for ether is scary high. She doesn't need to worry about any corruption. But anyone without that kind of aptitude basically can't get close to her. Makes for a pretty neat way to dodge social interactions, though. Anyway, I'm worried that she's been influenced by Isolde and started having doubts about the Seed Senior situation. But she's being all mysterious and won't even tell us what she's planning.
We're counting on you, Proxy. For some reason, Seed took an instant liking to you after your first meeting. Normally, she avoids any kind of contact with strangers, yet she calls you one of her kind. You might be able to get closer to her and find out what she's thinking. If she really is starting to question Seed Senior's condition, please help us keep up the lie. I'm sorry. I know this might put you in a tough spot.
I think I get the situation now. Let me give it a shot. Though I really don't know why she's taken a liking to me. Maybe it's my protagonist aura.
If you can say stuff like that, then we've definitely got the right person. Your way of thinking is on the exact same wavelength as Seed's.
I'm sending you the coordinates of the Hollow Zero safe house right now. It's all yours, Proxy. Myself, why don't you guys coming with me? Don't worry, Proxy. That area is safe. The Etherias around there have already been cleaned up by Seed. More importantly, we want to give you some alone time with Seed, or that way she might let her guard down a bit. Trust me that much. I've got a feeling that this mission's gonna be tough. The special power hidden within the Proxy, I've felt it clearly before. If it's you, you can definitely do it. You're ready, we can head out anytime. Girl's probably gonna be hanging around there for a while. Sure, I'll go right away. Rabbit Seeds, Safe House, and Hollow Zero. She really... Okay, they just took the whole thing from... I mean,
The ether levels
she
here
did
are
set
so
up stuff.
high.
It reminds me of the
Before my body was
place on the map,
enhanced,
though, that we
I
go
don't think I
to.
could have stayed here very long.
I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't look... Look at the map, but... Yeah, the place where you do Hollow Zero and whatnot. It looks like the same thing, but it has a little touch to it. Sita's curled up on the couch, wearing her usual smile, though her eyes are fixed straight ahead. It's almost impossible to read what is going through her mind. She then gracefully hops off the couch.
Yahoo, Proxy! Yahoo, Seed! Magus told me you've been living around here, so I came to check up on you. But, you know, isn't it kinda dangerous living in Hollow Zero?
You think it's dangerous? Oh, should we burn the place down then?
That's not what I meant. I mean, aren't you worried about ethereals showing up and bothering you?
Just kidding! I've set up some traps around here. Any ethereal that steps on them will be impaled in less than a second. So it's pretty quiet here.
Damn, that's brutal.
No need to heat things up just yet. I get the feeling you're not just here for a visit, Proxy. What brings you here?
I just thought I'd check in and see how you've been. It's been a while since we last fought together, and thinking back on it now still brings up a lot of memories.
I know, right? That battle was like tossing mints into nitro fuel. Super intense at first, but then the fizz died down, and everything's calm again.
So that's what happens when you drop a mint into nitro fuel. Huh. I learned a weird little fact today.
Wait, let me see. Oh.
Give it a try sometime, Proxy. I need a moment to water these flowers, so why don't you take a look around? Just watch your step. This place is like a minefield.
What do you mean by minefield? You mean the safe house has a bunch of carefully set up areas, right?
Oh, no. I mean, there are a bunch of blown apart ethereals outside the safe house. Their remains weirdly smell like mint candy. If you're curious about the nitro fuel and mint combo, go take a whiff.
So it's a literal minefield? Wait, why do I feel like she just brushed me off? How am I supposed to find out what she's planning now?
Not expecting any reply, Seed walks over to the row of flower pots and starts watering them. Seed seems to have lost interest in the previous topic. Trying to find something new to talk about? There should be something special around here. Let's keep our eyes peeled. What's up, Proxy? Feel free to ask me anything, though I can't guarantee I'll remember it all. What is this? Messy box. An old-looking box sits here, covered in weathered scratches and massive knuckle-shaped dents. Probably the handiwork of someone not exactly known for their finesse. Box lies open silently with nothing particularly noteworthy inside. This is a total mess. Does it mean it? Is this how Master feels too? Old sofa. The old sofa sits quietly here. The scratches and tears have been patched up as best as possible, but it seems like it's still been used for quite a long time since then. Strong sense of warmth and comfort spreads from your fingertips. Looks like it's a model from many years ago. Feels reassuring. Bizarre frame. The photo frame on the table draws your gaze involuntarily. Childlike sketch with innocent strokes and bright colors. Crayon marks appear somewhat faded, suggesting that it was created several years ago. Seeds flower. The childlike drawing, a giant robot and a little girl are tenderly nurturing a flower bud about to bloom. This must be Seed's creation. Seed seems really fond of flowers. The closer look, many items in the safe house bear traces of Seed's senior's existence, and Seed has kept all of them to this day. Maybe that could be a way to start getting through to her. She's watering plants. If watering withered flowers counts as watering plants, let's go talk to her.
What's wrong, Proxy?
Nothing. I just wanted to see what you're up to. How long have these flowers been here?
They've been here since I built this safe house. They used to be in the dorm with me and Seed Senior, but after I moved here, there was no one left to look after them there.
Some of the flowers have already wilted. Plants can also get corrupted by the hollow?
I see. But some of these flowers have already withered, right? With the ether concentration in Hollow Zero, even plants will suffer from corruption, or gradually lose their vitality.
I know. Ether doesn't really bother me, but for these little ones and some others, it can be a real headache, huh? I've been looking after them for years, but I've never seen them this lifeless before. So, watering them is just another attempt to see if it'll help.
Hold on. That isn't water you're using, is it? What are you watering them with?
Engine oil.
Dude.
When Seed Senior's feeling down, he drinks engine oil to perk up. So I thought maybe it would work for them too. But it doesn't really seem to be helping. Probably because they're a different species. But that's fine. I've got plenty of backup plans. Nitro fuel, salt water, juice from other plants. If I try them all, one of them's bound to work. After all, just look at Isolda. She tried all kinds of ways to bring her old buddies back, and in the end, she found something that worked. Miasma!
Seed, after seeing what happened with Isolda, you're not planning something, are you? That's not what I meant. I was just curious how our conversation went from watering plants to Isolda. And honestly, her methods aren't something to look up to. You shouldn't follow her example.
There's nothing to learn from Isolda. Anyone who tries to control the miasma just becomes a part of it. She's already shown me how that ends. Still, I'm kinda jealous that she got to see her long-lost friend in the miasma.
You're missing Seed Senior, aren't you? I've noticed a lot of things around here that are tied to him, and I heard about him from Magus. He's someone really important to you, isn't he?
Yeah. Isolda and lots of the citizens of Wi-Fi Peninsula saw their loved ones in the miasma. So I was thinking, I've grown taller now, and if I don't let Seed Senior see me soon, he might not recognize me anymore.
The miasma only creates an illusion, but Seed Senior has been by your side all along. He's just in a deep sleep right now. You'll see him again someday.
I'm actually still talking to him. Seed Senior messages me sometimes on Knock Knock.
Huh? For real?
Of course! Though it's always when I'm asleep. Why do you look so shocked? Isn't it totally normal to wake up late at night, check your phone, and go right back to sleep? Or, like me, are you starting to realize that Seed Senior isn't actually sleeping?
Oh no, I reacted without thinking when she said she's been messaging the late Seed Senior. But is what she said actually true? And was that her trying to get something out of me?
No need to stress, Proxy. I'm pretty good with machines. Once I fully understood how intelligent constructs are built, I realized Seed Senior isn't really asleep. At some point, he woke up without me realizing, but his consciousness had already left this body. Maybe it's been uploaded into cyberspace? I'm still not sure where he went, but I plan to get to the bottom of it.
Seed, what's your plan? Can you share it with me? I want to help, since I'm one of your kind.
A proxy might come in handy, just like engine oil. But maybe I should think about it. You used to feel like me, but now you're starting to seem just like everyone else.
What are you talking about? I'm still me. I always have been.
Was I just imagining things? But if you say so, I'll give it some thought. Just not right now. I've got other guests coming soon. I'll give you a proper welcome next time, Proxy. Oh, I'll even whip up a mint nitro fuel.
Other guess. I also thought Seed goes back to watering her plants by herself. Looks like you're stuck for now. Better head back and fill Magus in on the situation. You live in Seed's safe house. You meet up with Magus and the others, waiting anxiously, and tell them what you found out.
Guess we can't keep using sleep as an excuse. Who would have thought her mechanical knowledge had reached the point she can accurately diagnose an intelligent construct?
No wonder she asked me to go buy books on intelligent constructs with her a while back. I let my guard down.
More importantly, what's up with Seed Senior replying to our messages on Knock Knock? Seed Senior's phone has been sitting in our squad's common room since he died. Has anyone been using it?
I thought about it. But a dormant intelligent construct that still responds? That's just suspicious. So I didn't go through with it.
It wasn't me either. But that's not the point. She didn't get suspicious because of the knock-knock messages. If anything, Seed Senior replying made her even more convinced he's still alive. Our immediate task is to make up another lie. Something that makes her believe Seed Senior is still alive. We can't let her carry out whatever her mystery plan is. We have to stop her from going off the deep end.
Magus pauses in thought for a moment and raises her head, looking hesitant.
Proxy, how's your hacking game? Think you can crack into the Defense Force's radio network?
Are you serious? That's illegal, you know. Should a Defense Force sergeant like you really be suggesting such a thing?
Someone from the underworld has no right to judge me. Besides, I'm already working with you, so why get hung up on the details? As long as we don't get exposed, it's all good.
You're really starting to play fast and loose with the rules, huh, Magus? Got it. We can handle the technical part. With Fairy by my side and Wise backing me up, I'm confident we can pull this off.
Perfect. Listen up, here's my plan. We'll impersonate the Defense Force's official broadcast and send Seed a message saying Seed Senior is on a long-term mission with limited outside contact.
But Seed Senior's body is still with Seed.
Since Seed believes Seed Senior's uploaded his consciousness to cyberspace, we'll just roll with that story. For the mission, they gave Seed Senior a new body. Everything adds up perfectly. Identify the military frequencies, crack their encryption protocols, and hack into their radio in record time. That's your mission, Proxy. We'll provide you with the broadcaster's voice data later to help with the impersonation.
So, theoretically speaking, the technical problem's solved, but...
Is something else bothering you, Proxy?
Covering up one lie with another. Is that really okay? If Seed knew the truth, she'd be heartbroken.
You disagree with my plan? If you're taking this on, you'd better be prepared to lie to her. To be the villain. That wasn't clear to you?
Captain, the Proxy didn't mean to criticize you. I understand the tough position you're in, but their concerns aren't without reason.
I know. Proxy, if you want to blame me for not being a good person, go ahead. I'm the captain of Obel Squad, and I have a duty to all my members. I'll carry out Seed Senior's last wishes to the very end. You just focus on doing your part. I'll take full responsibility for whatever happens.
That's the plan settled with Magus. Meanwhile, Seed has quietly set her own plan in motion. Oops. Alright, time for the next meeting. Better straighten things up before the guest shows.
Routine maintenance didn't wake Seed Senior, so engine oil doesn't work. Which means it's time to try nitro fuel!
The kids seem a bit down today. Let's try to cheer them up first. You know, the cramped safe house welcomes in another guest.
This place has so many twists and turns. I can barely catch my breath.
Yahoo! So you're the one who contacted me on Knock Knock a week ago. Seed Senior's old friend? Oh, I'm impressed you made it here without getting lost.
You're too kind. I'm Veronica. I served as a medic in Obsidian Division. And I was both Seed's doctor and friend.
Seed?
Oh, sorry. I forgot. You're Seed now. He's Seed's senior now. Anyway, we go way back. He saved me the first time I was ever caught in a hollow. This isn't actually our first meeting, Seed. When Seed Senior brought you out of Hollow Zero, I was the one who did your medical examination. Though you probably don't remember.
Really? I had no idea. But that's not what we're here to talk about today, Dr. Veronica. Let's sit down and have a chat.
Seed? What's with those flowers?
Monica gazes at the row of potted plants that Seed has planted. After being ravaged by both ether corruption and engine oil, many have almost completely withered.
Those little ones are the flowers I planted. Doctor, since you're friends with Seed Senior, you must know how much he loves gardening, right? Thanks to him, I've grown to love flowers too.
Oh, so those things still count as flowers in your eyes? Huh. But back to the matter at hand. Seed, after all these years, I'm sure you miss Seed Senior just as much as I do. That's why you were so quick to respond when I reached out, right?
Yeah, whether he's in some kind of tech-induced sleep I don't understand, or he's awake, but his consciousness isn't in his body, it's time for him to come back. I tried a few things on these flowers because they've been wilting in the hollow environment. Engine oil, nitro fuel, salt water, plant juice. I'm planning something similar for Seed Senior. Doc, you're that cup of nitro fuel.
I don't quite get what you mean, but that's not important. Like I said in my DM, I've got a way to bring him back. But I need your help.
What do you need me to do? Whether it's mechanical work or coding, give me some time to study and I'll get it down.
No, it's not time yet. Seed, how do you feel when you see the flowers you planted wither away? Do you feel sadness?
Maybe a little? I mean, those poor things look so lifeless. I used to eat flowers when they got like that, but Captain Magus and Trigger won't let me anymore.
Do you actually know what it means for something to wither? In your eyes, is it any different from Seed Senior sleeping?
I think it's all the same. Whether it's wilting or just resting, a flower's still a flower. And Seed Senior is still Seed Senior.
It's as I thought. You haven't truly grasped what Seed Senior went through. I'd heard you'd achieved remarkable feats in your missions, but it seems the only thing that's grown over the years is your combat ability, not your understanding.
Yeah.
If that's the case, my plan doesn't require your involvement.
Did you really come all the way to Hollow Zero just to say that, Doc? We aren't going to keep talking about working together?
Don't give me that emotionless smile. If you want this conversation to continue, you'll need to earn my approval first. Truth is, I've been promoted to Junior Lieutenant, which means I can assign specific personnel for special missions. I have a mission here, and if you're up for it, you can take it on.
A mission? Is the target Ethereals or Rebels this time? How much time do I have?
Neither. Just a group of Hollow Raiders who stole military resources. They're trapped in the Hollow. We need to recover those resources. Your job isn't to destroy them, but to rescue them. Sure, your gun might be able to level an enemy base with ease, but that doesn't mean it can protect anyone. Show me you can, and we'll continue working together.
Ooh, new game rules, huh? Okay then, let's get moving.
I'll be with you on this mission, but you'll have to rely on yourself. Show me how much you've grown, Seed.
Seed, you ready to start the mission? Yes.
Awaiting further instructions.
I'm here. Need a hand? Promise to tell me if I would. A new case to solve.
Is it work time? Is food included?
Number 0, Andy. Dun, 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 dun.
What the heck was that?
Ready and waiting.
Standing by.
Awaiting further instructions. Ready and waiting.
Got a new ghost story to share? Bear witness to the noble principles of the Timefield family.
I can help you, Ward. I'll protect you from any danger.
Is the concert starting?
Let's just do that, team. I don't have trigger.
The distress signal's coming from somewhere deeper in this area. But before you go in, Seed,
All right, I'll take the hard line.
we still don't know how many people are injured or how bad it is. Your job is to get as many of them out.
Doctor, I found a shortcut. If we break through these, we can save some travel time.
No, all that noise is gonna bring more ethereals to us.
Target spotted.
Are you guys all right?
Still breathing. We got a lot of wounded over here. Please, you gotta help us.
We'll get you out, but once you're safe, you're gonna tell us where you hid the items you'd stolen. Keep them safe, Seed. We don't know how bad they're injured. Tread carefully.
Leave it to me.
Wait, miss? You're really planning to haul us away with this big guy? Don't worry, Seed Senior is a pro at hauling heavy stuff. Heavy stuff, you're talking about us? It's the fastest and safest way to get you all out of here. But if we run into an ethereal or something like that, you'll have a tough time in combat. Maybe we should... Just one punch is all I need. So this is how you transport the wounded. Is this your style of carrying out missions? That is a doctor. No, your current mission is to evacuate the wounded to safety. And these hollow raiders had to come in anyway. As for everything else, we'll talk about that later.
And now we can get to... Ooh, we've got tracks. Someone's been here.
Yeah, it's them. They went that direction. It's boss over there.
Sit tight. I'll clean up these ethereals in no time. Huh?
Maximum firepower!
How about some music? Not over yet. Right on cue. Wide open. Count on me and Seed Senior.
As we're transporting the last injured hollow raider back to the temporary safety zone, Seed dusts off her hands with satisfaction.
Hey, little miss. Think you could let us down now?
Huh? Need to tie your shoelaces?
What? No. Oh, whatever. Let us down to tie our shoelaces.
No can do. My mission is to get you all safely away from the danger zone. And with these new rifts forming, I can't say there's absolutely no chance of a watering can coming through one and smacking you in the head.
There's no way that's ever going to happen.
All right, break's over. Let's hit the road.
Okay. mercy on us. We were wrong. We won't do anything bad ever again.
Stay still, or Seed Senior might slip up. All the more reason to get you out safely, if you've decided to change your ways.
I object. Sure. We messed up by attacking the defense force and tried to smuggle stolen resources through the Hollow. But according to Article 17 of the new Eridu Hollow Rescue Management Regulations, Hollow Raiders engaged in illegal activities still retain their basic human rights. We've been wandering the Hollows for years. Sure, we've been caught plenty of times, but nothing we did should have earned us this kind of punishment. We've taken heavy losses in this operation. If things were different, we wouldn't be swallowing our pride and asking the defense force for help.
Groans of pain echo among the Hollow Raiders. One of them finally musters up the courage, fixing his determined gaze upon Seed.
Please let us make our own way out of the Hollow. Just provide cover, that's all we ask. We appreciate your support, but some of us are seriously hurt, and we can't take much more of this.
No can do. The Hollow's dangerous, and you guys are way too slow. That's not what I'd call finishing my mission. Anyway, don't worry. I won't let you lose any more hands.
Wait, hands as in people? Or like actual hands?
Mm-hmm. Seed Senior's hands got wrecked a bunch of times in combat. But no worries. The docs always put them back together good as new. If you guys ever lose your hands, I can put in a recommendation for ya.
You gotta be kidding! You can't be serious! Some of us are already at death's door. Others might end up with lifelong disabilities, and you have the nerve to say something like that? We might be Hollow Raiders, but we're still people. We bleed, we care, and it hurts when our comrades fall! You heartless monster! Does this mean anything to you?
Whoa, that's a big reaction. Is your broken arm hurting? Don't worry, I can help. Seed Senior just needs to give that arm a little squeeze and it'll pop right back into place.
Stay back, you monster! Ma'am, please, help us!
Cut it out, Seed. Stop messing with them. This isn't a game. These are people's lives.
What's wrong, Doc? I'm still in the middle of my mission.
Getting these Hollow Raiders out of the Hollow is my job. Yours ends here. I get it now. You're incapable of understanding other people's pain, aren't you?
I can. It's like when the mounting screw for an external drone goes missing. And you finally find it rattling around inside your abdominal armor after the last maintenance job. Mm-hmm. That kind of thing.
Just as I thought. You don't get it at all.
Really?
When someone comes to you, afraid of death, and asking for help, your job is to protect them, not inflict more pain.
Death? But their hearts are all still beating. Not a single one has died yet. Besides, I've already eliminated anything that could harm them.
You are the source of their pain, Seed. You can't use ignorance as a shield just because you're young. Ever since Seed Senior left, you really haven't grown at all. Figures.
Hey.
You're not really human. More like something that just resembles one. I don't think we need to discuss cooperation any further. I'll complete my plans on my own. As for you, since using me as your nitro fuel for Seed Senior didn't work, feel free to try salt water or plant juice next. Whatever suits you. Your mission ends here. Seed.
After visiting, Seed began preparing the plan or impersonate the Defense Force broadcast. Soon after, Magus and Orphe came rushing to the door. Brock said we got trouble about that plan. I hacked on the Defense Force radio broadcast. How's the prep coming along? All the fake documents are ready, but you sure you don't want to reconsider? No time to think. Since we're ready, let's head to the Seed's safe house now. And on what's going on? A few days ago, Seed seems to have secretly carried out a mission alone. After the mission, she's been holed up in the safe house at Hollow Zero. Trigger was worried that her current state would hold up against the dangers lurking in the Hollow, and thus stayed by her side. She still wouldn't say a word. So we had to come to you, Proxy. The kid must have told you about it. You're her kind. I guess. But, Belle. Are you all heading to Hollow Zero? I'll stay here and wait for your update. Just contact me when you're ready. It's urgent. Let's move out now. Alright, let's get going. We arrive at the safe house with Magus and Orphe, where Trigger is concealing Seed.
Proxy, you're here.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
What's going on, Seed? Magus said you went on a mission alone. Did you run into trouble?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some spilled nitro fuel, that's all. But forget about that. Proxy, what exactly is death?
Huh? Why are you suddenly asking about that? Has someone said something?
Seed Senior told me that life is a circle, and death is just a dot on that circle. When flowers wither and return to the earth, new buds will soon sprout again, but something doesn't quite add up. If he's right, why would those Hollow Raiders be so afraid and hateful of death? Why is it that instead of confusion, I just feel this overwhelming, suffocating pressure?
Relax. That kind of question takes some time to unpack. We'll figure it out gradually. More importantly, I think I heard Seed Senior mentioned on the Defense Force radio.
Huh? Right now?
Yeah. For certain reasons, I hacked into the Defense Force's internal broadcast and heard his name. The report seems to be on a loop right now, so I rushed over to find you. We can't get radio signals in the Hollow, but Wise is outside right now, so we can call him and tune into the broadcast.
I thought I heard someone calling me. Did you want to hear that radio message Belle mentioned?
Yes, please!
Radio message lifts Seed's spirit. Everyone gathers around the screen, holding their breath as they listen to the fabricated recording. As Wise silently hacks into the Defense Force's channel, the recording begins to play clearly on the radio.
Now seeking next mission update. It's under top-level confidentiality. Information strictly classified from non-Defense Force personnel. The following intelligent construct units have detached their consciousness from their current shells. They have entered Logic Core offline maintenance upgrade protocol until core iteration is complete. Preliminary core iteration completed. Relevant units will temporarily operate in new vessels, directly assigned to the Extended Close Training Program, Operation Deep Dive. Executing multi-dimensional tactical simulations and cross-generational consciousness synergy missions. The list includes Chromaconda, Tartarus, Seed Senior, Special Notice. During training, all forms of non-encrypted private communications will be restricted. All external contact must be reviewed by security personnel.
So Seed Senior has been on a secret mission? No wonder he's been gone for so long. But why didn't he tell me?
That's probably because of the self-defense system built into military intelligent constructs. They can't disobey commands issued by the system, even for the people they care about most. But I'm sure, even if Seed Senior can't answer your messages, he's still looking out for you. Seed, let's wait patiently. Until the day Seed Senior returns from his mission, okay?
So I don't need to do anything? And he'll just come back on his own? If that's the case, I guess I'm okay with that.
Phew, looks like we're safe for now, maybe. Phew. Proxy, I gotta admit, you're really reliable. You're too kind, as long as Seed is fine. Seed's taking a breather, says she needs some alone time, but she seems to be doing much better than before. Thank you, Proxy. Should all get some rest. Alright, let's wrap it up. Wrap it up, leave story. Wow, that was super duper fast. Oh my goodness. Is this not the same thing right here? Oh, is this part 2? Hold on, let me check something. Have I, like, messed up any of the other ones? I don't think so, right? I have to double check real quick. I don't recall any of the other ones, like... I guess that was the end of part 1. Right? All the other ones are fine over here. Yeah, I think that's... Let's see. Okay, well... And then this one... So there is a part 2. Flora of the Blooming Valley Part 2? Okay. Mission to Comfort Seed has come to an end, and life is back on its regular track for now. Meanwhile, Seed began living a life of doing absolutely nothing. Wow. Not doing anything? So boring. Maybe I should do something on the down low, as long as I don't get caught, right? Let's paint a picture of us. Let's make it a gift for Seed Senior. It'd be pretty selfish to show up empty-handed when he gets back. Where should I start? Thoughts are racing, but my head feels so foggy. Have I pushed myself too hard lately? Leaning back on the sofa, memories of Seed Senior, fixing it over and over come flooding back. That was probably because of all my mischief, huh? Memories and drowsiness wash over me at once. Memories and that promise feel like they just happened yesterday, yet in this haze it all seems too far away.
You've grown taller lately.
Oh.
What's wrong? Humans only get stronger as they grow. You get to go to new places, try new things. Don't you want that?
The cockpit's starting to feel really cramped.
You've got a point. Maybe I should think about modifying. Make it a little roomier. But growing up is something every human has to go through. Just like how I have to ask Tin Master to add a few drops of engine oil into my coffee.
I wish I was an intelligent construct. Then I wouldn't have to worry about growing up.
Growing up is nothing to be scared of. In fact, I'll feel better once you're a little bigger.
Feel better about what?
Well, I think it's time for me to take a little break.
Go ahead. I'll head back to the cockpit and get some sleep too. See you tomorrow.
No, not just a normal break. I'm going to be sleeping for quite a while. While I'm gone, you'll have to take good care of yourself, okay?
Will you come back and lecture me if I don't take care of myself?
No, but if you don't, I might just end up sleeping even longer.
Hold on, let me check something real quick. Okay.
All right, I'll take good care of myself. When will you wake up?
Let's see. Maybe when you're strong enough to hold your own as a Defense Force member.
That's so vague. It's like when your superior promises a promotion in a meeting and never follows through.
How do you know something like that? Well, doesn't matter. I don't really care about what rank I can get anyway. In that case, come find me when you're taller than the flowers in that hollow.
Which hollow?
One day you'll understand. Ow! Stop hitting me! Oh, and don't forget the most important thing. Smile, okay? Smile a lot.
Just smile? That's even more vague. Just come back when I'm stronger. At least that's something more achievable. Did you fall asleep again? You've been sleeping a lot lately. Anyway, it's a promise. Good night.
Oh, the dream keeps sinking into memories that are even older, even darker. Barbed wire torn apart, a dark mass of hands are shattering everything, a giant pink flower drifts across the sky. Where is this? How long has it been?
Someone's here. There are signs of life. Someone's still alive. Wait, it's a child. I knew it. They never should have called off the search and rescue. Miracles do happen. There are still survivors. Are you okay? Have you been trapped here all this time? Don't be afraid. I'm here to save you.
Warning. Warning. System warning. Target identified as extremely dangerous. Initiating termination sequence.
Wait! Don't fire! The kid isn't...
Warning. Tampering with the self-defense system is strictly prohibited. Warning. Warning. Warning.
Yeah.
It was just a dream. I can't just sit here and do nothing. If I do that, he'll never come back. I have to be stronger. If I just get stronger. Why am I having this dream? This suffocating feeling still hasn't gone away. Maybe going through some of Seed Senior's old things will help clear my head.
Freshly painted picture was placed into a freshly painted picture? Freshly painted picture was placed into the frame in the picture. One little girl gazes at an equally solitary flower stem. That's a sketch. Seed drip while half asleep, probably not from the sweetest of dreams. Before I knew it, it turned out like this. The Seed Senior like this painting, or would he nag me about sneaking flowers to eat again? Wish I could see his reaction. This box was made by Seed Senior, and it says you can safely store all kinds of random stuff inside. Can I put my head in there? What the hell? I just can't help wanting to pounce on it, but if I use too much force, I'll have to get Seed Senior to fix it again. Judge by his current state, must be pretty rough, huh? Seed Senior said he'd come back when I grew taller, and then the flowers in the hollow when I became stronger. If we don't do anything, Seed Senior might be stuck on a mission for a long, long time. It's gonna be boring. Better get Seed Senior back soon. Time to start watering with salty water. Getting stronger might sound as unpleasant as swallowing a mouthful of salt, but if you can stomach it, you'll get plenty of nutrients out of it. Let's go find some stronger salt water then. Should be a mission like that on the list, right? Let me check. Seed flipped through the densely packed list of Oval Squad missions. Before long, her gaze settled on one of the pages. This mission seems just right. Personnel assignment: Seed, Magus, and Orphe. Mission is highly dangerous and involves fighting many enemies and requires good teamwork. If I can handle this alone, Captain will definitely see how awesome I've become. Great, let's head out now. Oh, goody.
Ready and waiting.
Got a new ghost.
Is the cut?
It's number 0, Andy.
Awaiting further instructions.
Where are we going?
Achieving greatness is just...
Ooh, the stage will be mine.
Glad I made sure that there was a part 2.
According to the mission, I just need to wipe out every last ethereal in here, right? Listen, squad member Seed. This isn't just a mission, it's also a test. Better wrap this up before the captain gets here.
Initiating devastating.
Still not enough. Seed Senior could take down 100 ethereals at once.
I know I brought you here.
Are you okay? Everyone's really worried about you. Me? I'm perfectly fine. Not so much. Behold, Seed transition!
Combat ends and Orby rushes over. Seed, are you hurt? No, but those ethereals got pretty banged up. Still, I really appreciate you both, Captain Orphe. But like we agreed, this is my mission to handle alone. The captain's been worried about you. Captain also said... Captain? Magus remains silent, her muzzle swaying unconsciously as she seems lost in thought.
Now that I think about it, the last time I talked to that big, awkward guy was years ago. He was always up front, never tried to hide his intentions. So you signed up for Oboe Squad just so that mysterious girl you picked up from Hollow Zero will be taken care of after you're gone? You've got guts laying all that out right in front of us. Or did you think being honest would make me go easy on you and let a candle in the wind like you join us?
Captain Magus, that's a little harsh.
A candle in the wind. That sounds about right. No squad wants someone who could drop dead any second. But I've heard through some less official channels that you're not just an ordinary squad. Besides carrying out regular missions, you're also secretly investigating the fall of the old capital.
Some people just can't keep their mouths shut.
So the rumors were true. I knew entrusting the girl to you was the right choice. At least we're after the same thing.
So, what are you after? That girl's real identity?
Yeah. How did she survive in Hollow Zero for half a month without being corrupted? Why was she alone in the ruins? What exactly happened to her before I found her? I need answers. I won't be able to get to the bottom of any of this unless I dig deeper into what happened when the old capital fell.
You really don't hold anything back, big guy. In that case, I've got a question for you too. And you better stay honest. There have been several accidents with the combat mechs lately. They're going berserk and bursting into flames. Nothing too major, thankfully. Is that girl behind all this?
Magus!
It's just a logical deduction. He's a mass-produced military intelligent construct. To ensure they don't disobey orders, they all have a self-defense system called the Iron Order installed in their logic core. And you heard it too. He destroyed his own logic core to save that girl. He didn't have to go that far unless he's trying to break free from the Iron Order. It identified the girl as a dangerous target that had to be eliminated, and he went against the system at the cost of his life. That's the only way I can see it.
You're sharp. Sorry, I wasn't trying to hide it. I just wasn't sure how to bring it up. During a rescue mission a few months back, she stowed away in my cockpit. She witnessed the death of trapped civilians. After that, she was quiet for a long time. And that's when all sorts of strange things started to happen. It took me a while to realize that those mech accidents were connected to her. But I don't think it was intentional. Whatever that strange power is, she can't control it.
Let me be frank. Intentional or not doesn't really matter. If it happens again, or if the higher-ups find out she's behind it, are you ready to deal with what comes next?
Oi.
Exactly. You dump this hot potato on us and just walk away like that's the end of it?
I'm really sorry. I know I'm asking a lot.
At least tell us how to interact with her and how to keep her condition stable.
Does that mean you're willing to help me?
Isn't that obvious? Why else would I rush over to save your butt when your body gave out?
Captain's a little blunt, but she means well. We've been watching over you for a while now.
Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Getting to meet you before my consciousness completely fades away. I feel lucky.
I like it. So like, where is my? There we go.
Enough with the sentimental stuff. If we'd met sooner, maybe we could have done more for you and the girl.
Just being able to entrust her to you is enough for me. I don't want her past to remain shrouded in mystery. Nor do I want her to live her life as an odd one out. That's why I did all this. For the truth. But unfortunately, I think I'm reaching my limit. I'll probably shut down completely in a few months. I'll tell you everything about how to get along with her, and how to keep her emotions stable. But before that, I hope you can help me with one more thing. Please, keep my death a secret from her.
So she doesn't lose control of her power again.
Yes, like I said, witnessing the death of others has set off her power a few times. But she seems to be slowly getting used to it. Recently, even when fallen soldiers are brought back to camp, she can hold it together. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I don't think now is a good time for her to receive too much of this information. Especially about my death. At least not until she's ready. Please, don't let her find out just yet.
You sure know how to hand someone a tough job. Dropping this on us right after joining the team.
I know you won't just stand by and watch, Magus.
Before you completely shut down, I'm gonna work you to the bone. You hear me, big guy? Fight until your last moment has a father, Seed.
After I'm gone, the girl will become the new Seed. And honestly, I don't know if I deserve to be called her father. I've never had a family, so I don't really understand what that means. I was created as a weapon for the military. The concept of having a heart always felt like a pseudo-proposition to me. As for her, apart from crying the first time we met, she's barely shown any emotions at all. The military doctor told me she has no heart. I just wanted to go on a journey with her, to prove that the heart is real.
Calling her ears growing clearer, Magus awakens from her memories. Calling what had happened, the captain finally remembers to tell off those misbehaving team members.
Seed, stand at attention. You were way too reckless during that last operation.
But I did great. I cleared the whole area all by myself.
Do you even realize how out of control you looked just now? You were like...
Like what?
Forget I said anything.
In any case, that was a team mission. None of us want to see you get hurt out there.
Listen here, Missy. If you keep this up, you'll end up on the higher-ups watch list. And I'm not planning to visit you in some containment room for dangerous subjects.
Why would they put me in a containment room? I'm getting stronger. Isn't that a good thing?
Orphe, you talk some sense into her.
Me? Seed, why are you suddenly fighting so recklessly on your own? Acting on impulse can lead to really serious consequences.
Seed Senior promised me he'd come back if I got stronger. That's why I had to take action. Captain, Orphe, I don't think I'm the type to just sit there and wait. Can you help me?
Seed,
They should have just told her, man.
Takes time. It's not something that happens overnight. We've got plenty of time ahead of us, so let's take one step at a time, okay?
Don't you want to see him sooner?
Listen, Seed, I'll give you this. You are strong. Despite always doing things your own way, you somehow managed to nail every mission, going way beyond my expectations. Maybe it won't be long before you become a soldier who can hold their own. But I'm not sure if that's a good thing for you. I don't think this is the kind of getting stronger that Seed Senior would have wanted. Take a break, Seed. Cool your head. You're not in the right state for missions right now.
Okay.
Huh? You're not mad?
I'm a soldier. Following orders is my duty. If the captain wants me to stand down, I'll stand down.
Never thought I'd hear Seed say something like that.
Glad you're cooperating for once. Go ahead, take your break. Just don't go into the hollow alone again. And hey, if you ever want to move out of that safe house in the hollow and come back to the squad dorms, you're always welcome.
Captain! You're a mother hen.
I knew it. You are mad. Call me a mother hen again and I'll make sure your next 3 meals are nothing but green peppers. No meat.
Calm down, Magus! Besides, Trigger is the one cooking for us, not you!
Orby struggles to hold on to the agitated Magus, hastily bids farewell to Seed and leaves the hollow.
Okay, they're gone. According to the captain's orders, Soldier Seed shouldn't carry out missions or enter the hollow alone. But a soldier on break isn't really a soldier, right? And now, it's just ordinary girl Seed, looking for a partner to explore the hollow together.
Ryman, Swaby, and Temple, your new partners, are busy at work here. Huh.
Hi, Proxy! And other Proxy. About that partnership we talked about last time. Got a minute?
Hey, Seed, did you come all the way here from the safe house in the hollow?
Last glances over his eyes, saying she's bringing up the partnership again, and she's definitely up to something. Quick, ask her what's going on. What exactly happened after that fake radio message?
I've tried everything to bring Seed Senior back. Engine oil, nitro fuel, even salt water. But I've realized having a partner like you is very important. Engine oil refers to a thorough checkup on his body. Nitro fuel refers to Veronica, but she's left me out of her plans. Salt water refers to getting stronger, but the captain benched me from any new missions.
Am I hearing things right? Seed, you actually explain these concepts properly. It's rare to see you being so serious.
I've always taken this seriously. I even thought about reaching out to Veronica again to hear what her plan was, but she's not responding to my DMs anymore.
That Veronica lady. I'm not sure what she's up to, but honestly, I think you're better off not getting too involved with her. Belle and I will help you figure this out instead.
I seem to have left something unsaid, and that can bring the dead back to life, which is why Veronica's so-called plan sounds so suspicious. What do we do with Seed now? Should we do what Magus said and hide the truth from her? With another lie?
Sounds like you had several plans in mind, and you've been cooped up in the safe house thinking about them. And now, saltwater is the only plan that's left. But what's the connection between you getting stronger and Seed Senior coming back?
We made a promise, and he's not the type to break his word. Once he sees how strong I've become, he'll know it's time to come back. Even though he's on a secret mission, he still replies to my knock-knock messages from time to time. He must be checking the Defense Force's internal reports, too. If I can show him I'm capable, if I stack up enough achievements, he'll see it and understand what I'm trying to tell him, right?
Her logic actually makes sense. It's hard to argue with that. Sooner or later, her hopes will be crushed. I've got to do something.
This is the first time Seed's actually walked me through her line of thinking, and her logic actually makes sense. It's hard to argue with her, but if she keeps holding on to this idea, sooner or later, her hopes are going to get crushed. I've got to do something.
Proxy, to be honest, I hesitated for a long time. The captain and the others, they didn't seem all that willing to help me. And you, well, even though we're the same kind, I wasn't sure if you'd be like Veronica. Blame me, and then just walk away. But It's like something squeezing my chest. There's this weird feeling chasing after me. When Seed Sr. first went to sleep, I felt the same way. Why is this happening?
What you're feeling is fear. I know a way to help with that.
Seed, what you're feeling is fear. I'm guessing you don't feel it very often since you never show it. But I know a way to help with that. You know, Wise and I had someone who raised us too. Our teacher. She's not around anymore. It's been 11 years since we last saw her.
11 years? Oh, compared to you, I'm like a terror raptor running into a typhon.
We miss her a lot. Just like how you miss Seed Senior. And the hard part is, we have no idea when she'll be back. Or if she ever will be. On some nights, when we think about her, it gets hard to breathe. It's the same kind of fear you're feeling. The fear of never seeing her again. The fear of the unknown.
But aren't we all on the same circle called life? Circles always come back around. Eventually we'll all meet again.
Yes, life is a circle.
Yes, life is a circle. But even if two dots are on the same path, it doesn't mean they'll meet again. You and Seed Senior, us and our teacher, we're all dots on that same circle. At first, we were moving at different speeds, so our paths crossed. But after we parted ways, we started moving at the same pace. And when that happens, the dots stop meeting each other.
Well, that's such a negative way to put it. Alright, Seed. I'll teach you the way to deal with fear.
A way to deal with fear?
Yeah. For Belle and me, it's the HDD and EOS. For you, I'm guessing it's Seed Senior's flowers and the cockpit, right? Take a good look at these things that remind you of them. All the memories they hold, all the feelings they bring back. You'll start to realize, no matter what shape or form they take, the people we care about never really left. They're still with us, just in a different way.
Thanks, Proxy. I'll remember that. But, Proxy, I still want to get stronger. If I earn more achievements, do you think I'll move faster on that circle? If Seed Senior and I are at the same speed, maybe this time I can be the one to catch up to him.
Seed seems to be taking this to heart. Maybe I should stick around and keep our company a little longer.
I don't know how long it'll take, but I think we'll all get stronger and faster someday. Seed, let me join you. Let's get stronger together.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask. When you said we're the same kind, what exactly did you mean by that?
Same kind just means, well, the same kind. I can't really explain it. If I had to try, I'd say it's like we kind of smell alike, so it feels familiar. I guess that's what makes me feel close to you.
Just as you were about to ask more questions, Seed's phone suddenly rang. Emergency mission, I repeat, emergency mission? For the Defense Force Logistics Division batch of classified military supplies, coded JH-8092, containing electronic components, communication equipment, and mechanical parts with a total weight of approximately 12 tons, was really stolen by unidentified personnel. This incident has become a major security risk. It's definitely a provocation from the Hollow Raiders. All Defense Force personnel within the designated area are hereby ordered to initiate Level 1 response status and launch a full investigation immediately. Jackpot, a supersized serpent of military merit. Proxy, you'll help me out, right? I'd be more than happy to help, but where shall we start the investigation? No way. Got quite a few Hollow Raiders in my circle. Even though the last rescue mission for the Hollow Raider was a total mess, I still managed to snag some sweet loot on the down low. These Hollow Raiders carried quite a few trackers on them, so being the helpful soul I am, I made sure they didn't go to waste. Don't tell me you stole their trackers and put them on the Hollow Raiders again. What? Getting lost in the hollow is way worse than losing a tracker or two, right? That actually makes sense. So you'd wave your phone, or a tiny blip flickered faintly on the tracker's display. The Hollow Raiders' coordinates are in Reverb Arena, so shall we head out? Good luck, Bill. I've still got some work to take care of, so I can only support you in spirit for now. Pretty sneaky, but only one person can escape, you know? Let's move. On the tracker's coordinates, we arrive at Reverb Arena. We've arrived, Proxy. Heard the tracker's reading, so the Hollow Raider you mentioned is here? I think so. Tracker's been sitting in Reverb Arena for over 2 hours. And then again, maybe they noticed the tracker and just tossed it. It was really help us find any clues. I can't help but worry. Well, I'm not a soldier right now. I haven't lost my investigative skills.
Alright, let's investigate the place.
Nitro fuel hit me with another. Hey, mister, do you know where the Hollow Raiders usually hang out? Hollow Raiders? You're talking to me? Not yelling when talking to others. It's just basic manners, isn't it? That was pretty nasty. Now, who's the real nasty one here? I just came from the outer ring or Reverb Arena, cleared my head, and accidentally had a few dozen cans of nitro fuel. That's all. Besides, just because I'm looking a bit rough around the edges, doesn't mean you gotta throw around insults like Hollow Raiders or whatever. Are you tired? I may not know you that well, but I'm sure my machines, if they run at high intensity for too long, will break down from overload. You could use a little lubricant, you know? Work? Endless work has ruined me. The burden of life, my family's expectations. The young man before me worked for a long time like a well-worn engine. Finally getting that sweet hit of fresh oil. To the crying stop, the young man left with a grateful look on his face. What's up with him? Looks like the investigation isn't going anywhere. Hey there, young lady. You seem a bit lost. When it comes to Reverb Arena, our dance group knows everything there is to know. Just ask me anything. And say, Madam Captain, would you happen to know where the Hollow Raiders usually meet around here? Young lady, how do you know I was the dance group leader? Captain of Oval Squad has a similar aura, infectious like a blazing flower. Don't worry, young lady, even if it's just for your compliment, you can count on me to help. The old lady pulled out her phone and started busily assigning investigation tasks to group members. Before long, a precise set of coordinates was sent to her phone. Yahoo! Tracker location confirmed, proxy, let's roll. What a bizarre way to investigate, but it worked. How did I know it was going to be this guy? Following the old lady's guidance, Seed seemed to have discovered something. Your sleeve was gently tugged. Turning around, Seed excitedly pointed at that suspiciously familiar figure. What? You're saying those machines weren't recycled? Damn. Could some rival crew be trying to muscle in on our turf? But hold up, without us, those shady fellows lurking in the dark won't pull off any big jobs. As long as I'm here, there's no way they're gonna hog all these treasures for themselves. Just made it back from death's doors, and ain't nobody all in the who can stop me. So tell me, what are the treasures you're talking about? Mr. Hollow Raider was still rambling on about something. A sudden voice in his ear startled him. He quickly hung up the phone and shoved it into his pocket. As he turned around, a strange yet familiar, terrifying face came into view.
Who is it? Can't a guy enjoy a moment of peace? It's you! That monster girl!
Yahoo, Mr. Hollow Raider! We meet again! It's quite rude of you to call me that, don't you think?
What are you doing here? Don't tell me you've been stalking me!
I wouldn't call it stalking. I just happened to notice one of your trackers fell off in the hollow, so I picked it up and stuck it to your shoe. Didn't think it actually helped me find you.
What do you want? That officer lady confiscated all the military mech we stole, and most of my buddies are in the hospital now. There's nothing left for you to take. I haven't even done anything this time. You can't hurt me. lay a finger on me, and I'll scream for help!
Chill. I do want to earn some medals, but you're not the target I'm after.
Mr. Hollow Raider, we're investigating a theft of classified Defense Force supplies. I figured someone in your particular line of work as a Hollow Raider might know more about these things. Do you have any leads you can share with us?
You're asking me, a Hollow Raider, for help on a military theft case? Are you kidding me? And what if I don't say anything, huh? Then what? I'll tell you everything I know. Everything! Just so we're clear, we've got absolutely nothing to do with whatever you're investigating. Besides, young lady, you did save our lives. So, I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty well connected among the Hollow Raiders, but nobody said anything about a military supplies theft. And that's classified military supplies we're talking about. If anyone managed to pull it off, they'd be bragging about it to everyone. But I haven't heard anything, so it probably wasn't the Hollow Raiders.
Wasn't the Hollow Raiders?
If it wasn't the Hollow Raiders, then who
Was
could
it the
be?
blonde lady?
The rebels?
That I don't know. Can't tell you anything more than that.
All right, let's talk about something else then. Mr. Hollow Raider, why were you carrying so many trackers last time?
Stop calling me a Hollow Raider! People are starting to give me weird looks. The name's Herrick. Oh, and the trackers? Yeah, we stick them on the military mechs we steal, of course. In our line of work, double-crossing is too common. If someone intercepts our haul, at least we can track them down later. But something's fishy about this. After we returned the mechs, they should have been transported back to the Defense Forces camp. But when I checked the trackers earlier, they never made it back. Instead, they showed up on the edge of a hollow and then just vanished.
What do you mean? Are you saying the military didn't manage to recover the mechs, and they've fallen into someone else's hands?
That's gotta be it. Unless you think the Defense Force likes hauling their assets out to the hollow for fun.
I see. Proxy, time to earn some medals!
Huh? Weren't we tracking down those missing supplies? Why are we switching tracks suddenly? Recovering some regular mechs isn't gonna earn you any medals.
Call it a hunch. But I think these two might actually be the same case.
What? You want to keep investigating those military mechs? Perfect! I've got the trackers on them. I can help you pinpoint their location in the hollow. Take me with you.
Someone's eager to help. I've got a feeling you're up to something.
What do you mean by that? Can't I just be genuinely grateful? You saved my life? Why are you staring at me like that?
Your reaction doesn't exactly scream gratefulness. Whatever. Let's head out together. As long as I can make a name for myself, I don't really care who's helping me.
If you made up your mind, we can head out anytime. If you're planning to make any more preparations, better make it quick. Public security might still be patrolling around here. I'm ready, let's head out.
Ready and waiting.
Got any
Ready and waiting.
Standing by. Captain of Silver Squad. It's been a while.
Achieving.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
I got a headache. Now. Now I have a headache.
So this is where those military signals were coming from. Something feels off.
It's 100% real. Here, take this tracker and see for yourselves.
This place is perfect for hide and seek.
Alrighty, I should be able to handle the rest from here, yeah? Mr. Hollow Raider trying to make a run for it? What? I just need to take a short break. Everyone's like you well-trained Defense Force folks who can just zip in and out of hollows like it's no big deal. Seems to be no reason to refuse. Still stay behind me then, but whatever you do, don't close your eyes in the hollow. What a mess, don't worry, I don't want to die. I won't stray too far from you guys. Eric muttered something under his breath and ducked in the safe zone that Seed had just cleared out.
Why do these robotic enemies look so familiar? Wait a second. Why are they even here?
Oh, Proxy, didn't you notice? They're the same ones that Herrick stole.
What? You might be right. Wait, where's Herrick? He was just here.
Yeah! Careful, ambush!
Right on cue.
Not over yet! Aim for the head, Seed. The stage is mine.
Seed, this damaged mech.
Yep, same build as those military ones.
So Herrick wasn't lying. The military mechs are all in this area. But who activated them?
Who knows? I'd love to ask Herrick, but he's been gone for a while now. I mean, we are accomplices after all.
They're using supplies the military lost. Something seems off about them. Something wrong. What's your take? Because it's a super urgent mission, the Defense Force rarely issues missions like this. They're even offering direct military merits for it. Even Seed Sr. didn't get this many merits when he got promoted. And someone's modified these machines. It's definitely not the Defense Force's handiwork. Let's see, it sounds like there's more to it than meets the eye. Don't worry, just bulldoze right through. No secret can hide from blast radius.
Eradication mode activated.
Looks like there's more waiting up ahead. Maybe Herrick's there too.
I have no idea where he went. Let's just...
So many mechs. I'm seeing more mechs than ethereals now.
Someone's modifying military mechs and sneaking them into the hollow. Who's behind all this?
And nah, found a weird Defense Force report. There's a huge rejection mark up there, and it's really bringing down my mood. Hey Proxy, can I tear it to shreds? See, wait, some key information might be hidden there? Rejected Defense Force report, Defense Force Advanced Weapons Development Team document number, okay. Subject risk assessment brief, intelligent construct reboot project overview. The initial termination of the first generation intelligent construct initiative was primarily due to the repeated instances of operational noncompliance reported in units equipped with LCX-1 logic cores. Notable incidents include, but are not limited to, the Hollow Zero rescue mission during the fall of the old capital and the incident known as the Black Reef Operation. The technical division now reports that the newly developed LCX-27 logic core can address the fatal flaws observed in the first-gen intelligent construct project. Utilizing a triple consciousness control protocol, the LCX-27 is in theory capable of fully suppressing autonomous consciousness and intelligent constructs. Proposed modification plan testing will be conducted in 3 phases. For cost efficiency, it is recommended that the damaged first-generation intelligent construct bodies be used as vessels to test the stability of the new logic cores. Comments section. Intelligent constructs are not weapons, they are also individuals with self-awareness. Strongly oppose any attempt to deprive intelligent constructs of their free will, and absolutely refuse to agree to using their bodies as experimental vessels. This is a desecration of life. Looks like 2 groups of people were having a fight. Defense Force actually planned to restart the modification project, and I don't know what who that fierce objector really is. Spacing on the hollow isn't a good habit, Proxy. If there's too much we don't understand, going by arcade game logic, the answers might be just be waiting for us up ahead.
unstable. It'll probably collapse on its own in a few hours. Now that I think about it, the closer we get to the fissure, the more mechs we're seeing. Is it possible that they're guarding the fissure to keep people away?
Private.
Transfer's about
Oops.
to begin. Okay, hang tight, everyone. You'll be safe soon. Who's there?
Who's there? Crossing the empty space, we see Veronica rushing out a nearby warehouse. An ex-military doctor who wanted to collaborate with Seed is standing amidst a massive pile of machines. Looking in the direction she came from, a large group of mechs is just barely visible. No, upon closer inspection, those around her are different from the enemies you fought before. They are not mechs. They look just like Seed Senior with massive frames and lifeless silhouettes. They are all deceased military intelligent constructs.
Seed, how did you find this place? I was sure I'd covered my tracks perfectly.
Doctor, what's going on here?
Sorry, I lost my composure. Looks like you didn't know about this. In that case, I'm glad you're the one who found this place.
Doctor, these intelligent constructs look like Seed Senior. Are they all mass-produced by the Defense Force?
Yes, like Seed Senior. They were all intelligent constructs born to serve the military, spending their entire lives in service until they finally faded away. Of course, they were all my friends. I was in charge of these big guys' routine checkups.
Oh.
Faded away?
You don't know what that means, do you? If I told you their logic cores were all destroyed, would you understand? Mechanical genius? Just as I thought. You may not understand the concept of life and death, but deep down, you do know how serious it is. How ironic. Even you can feel it. But those good-for-nothing higher-ups just don't get it.
Miss Veronica, those classified supplies in the military reports, they're actually these dead intelligent constructs, aren't they? And you're the one who stole them?
Those military mechs you recovered from the Hollow Raiders. You never turned them over to the military camp. Instead, you kept them for yourself, modified them, and deployed them to make your own way through the Hollow. Isn't that right, Doctor?
You witnessed it firsthand, so it's not a hard guess. My power is limited, let alone having to transport such a large amount of immobile, intelligent constructs. Intercepting the mechs made things a lot easier for me.
Can't believe you just admitted that. Are you not bothered that we've caught you?
What I did was justice. Why should I be bothered or ashamed of it? Besides, even though you've taken out quite a few mechs, I still have more than enough to deal with you. You pose no threat to me. By new Eridu law, intelligent constructs are listed as legitimate citizens, alongside humans and Thyrans. But in the Defense Force, it's a whole other story. All military intelligent constructs have Iron Order implanted into their logic core the moment they were born. This self-policing system keeps their bodies bound, forcing them to only exist as killing machines for the military throughout their lives. That alone was hard enough to stomach. And now my old friends are dying in battle one after another, and what do the higher-ups do? Not only do they refuse to give them a proper burial, they're planning to rip out their original logic cores and replace them with new ones. Unacceptable. I will not allow it. That's why I stole them. I risked everything to get them out and bring them here into the Hollow, and once I send them through the fissure, these fools will never find them again!
Oops.
But taking out the damaged logic cores and replacing them with functional ones can bring these intelligent constructs back to life, no? So, the higher-ups approach does make sense. At least in theory.
I can't believe you just said that. Are you seriously suggesting that if you take someone's brain out and put a different one in, they'd still be the same person? I knew it. Breaking off our cooperation was the right call. I don't care how strong you are, I don't want you on my side. Working with someone cold-blooded like you makes me sick.
Cooperation is a two-way street. Doctor, you said you had a way to bring Seed Senior back, but I didn't hear anything about that in your plan. Were you lying to me, Dr. Veronica?
I told you, don't give me that cold, creepy smile of yours. Do you really think I'd be satisfied just getting my friends somewhere the military can't find them? I've already made contact with a group of rebels. I'll take these intelligent constructs and join them. They'll give me all the funding I need for my research. I don't care how long it takes. I will find a way to repair the damaged logic cores. I won't be like the military, using the shells of the dead to create new vessels. I will bring them back to life. When I visited your little safe house, I genuinely wanted to work with you. I thought, as someone close to Seed Senior, you'd understand me, but I was wrong.
You've laid out your big plan openly, but I'm afraid the damaged logic core can't be repaired. That's not gonna change. So in the end, your plan just simply won't work.
Oh, please. I've been working with intelligent constructs longer than you've been in school. Before you go judging other people's future plans, you should first ask yourself how much you actually know.
Doc, I think the proxy's got a point. Deep down, you know it too. This whole plan to fix the logic core, it's like trying to brew nitro fuel from chrysanthemums. You're closer with Seed Senior than with other intelligent constructs, right? If this plan had a chance, you'd never give up on him. You could have tried every possible way to snatch Seed Senior's mech from me. The fact that you didn't, well, that just shows you knew how unlikely you were to succeed.
Oh, shut up! I've got a ton of mechs set up around here. Try anything, and they'll tear you apart in an instant. I'm done talking. Time to take the intelligent constructs through the fissure and leave. Huh? The fissure's closed.
Bishop Veronica plan to use to escape should have lasted for hours, but it closed prematurely. There's usually only one reason for this: unstable ether conditions in the area. While she stands there stunned, a tremendous noise suddenly erupts, as if threatening to tear the ground apart. Your face emerges from the mechanical swarm, wearing a pitiful expression. Then the Mintoan mechs begin to go berserk.
I'm sorry. I got greedy. I just thought I could take a few more mechs with me, but I somehow drove the Terror Raptor into the miasma, and they all went crazy.
You idiot! Do you realize what you've done? Those machines were modified to protect my escape. They've been enhanced for maximum firepower, and now they're all out of control!
Looks like your plan's going down the drain thanks to one greedy little rat dog.
Cut the sarcasm, Seed. Help me. Please. Help me stop those rampaging mechs. Don't let them hurt the intelligent construct.
Seed, now's not the time for this. Let's take care of the problem at hand first.
That's exactly what I meant.
Oh.
Terror Raptor! This thing's a nightmare to deal with! Please, help me!
Seed, don't hurt the intelligent construct. Catch the rhythm. Don't let those mechs get to them either. Please, keep them safe.
Down strategy. Off balance.
Doc, there are far too many of them flapping around. I suppose I'll have to take care of that Terror Raptor first.
Lock on!
Why is it so loud, bro? It's really like...
From the looks of things, I can probably only hold off about half of them at a time.
Oops. After defeating the Terror Raptor, Seed turns her focus to the remaining rampaging mechs. It's hard to say how much time passed before peace finally returned, leaving only heaps of mechanical wreckage and the shattered remains of intelligent constructs caught in the chaos. It's unclear if these intelligent constructs were destroyed by the rampaging mechs or caught in Seed's crossfire, unable to rein in her firepower. There's no point dwelling on it now. The reality is clear: the intelligent constructs are beyond repair. Veronica collapses to the ground, staring blankly at them.
Am I saved? Thank goodness. I was wrong. Take me into custody, please. I don't want to die.
If you're that eager to turn yourself in, there's some rope in the warehouse 200 meters ahead. Go tie yourself up. Doc, can you stand?
They're gone. The intelligent constructs. All destroyed in the fighting. Their logic cores completely shattered, bodies torn to pieces.
Sorry, Doc. When facing that many machines at once, you gotta hit them hard to get anywhere. But once you amp up the firepower, something always gets caught in the crossfire. I guess that's what they call collateral damage. Still, with both the machines and the intelligent constructs wrecked like this, it's gonna be hard to report back. No way I'm earning a commendation for this. Doc, let's try 3D printing.
What are you talking about?
I saw it on a tech site. With the right materials and blueprints, you can print almost anything. Let's gather up all this wreckage. I'll take care of the schematics. We'll use the scraps as raw materials to 3D print the machines and intelligent constructs as they were before the damage. We can even restore the damaged logic cores to their original state. Then your research on reviving them can go on as planned.
Why do you always say such cruel things? Whether it's logic cores or human brains once physically destroyed, they can no longer be restored to what they were. It's meaningless. Don't you get it? You know perfectly well Seed Senior's logic core was damaged beyond repair. How long are you going to keep playing dumb? I suspected as much. And it turns out I was spot on. You're a mechanical genius. You must have already checked Seed Senior from top to bottom, and that includes his broken logic core. You knew it from the moment you saw his logic core, but you always found excuses to keep lying to yourself. Even now, you still don't get what Seed Senior's death really means. It's not that you can't. You just won't.
Seed seems to be acting a bit strange.
Don't pay her any attention, Seed. Let's forget the commendation and get out of here.
Seed Senior is different from these intelligent constructs. His consciousness was uploaded into another body, and he's on a classified mission right now. He'll be back sooner or later.
How long are you gonna keep running from reality? There is no such mission. He is long gone. I was right about you from the start. A heartless monster who came from nowhere, incapable of understanding death and suffering, bringing nothing but disaster. If everyone else insists on protecting you, I'll be the one to tell you. A logic core like Seed Senior's can never be restored. He's long dead. Dead! The dead can't come back to life. Even if that body suddenly starts moving now, it won't be him. His consciousness, his soul, his memories, they are all gone. Forever.
Damn.
Two things caused his death. One is the damn Iron Order failsafe, and the other is you, Seed. He destroyed his logic core just to save you from the Hollow.
Nah, he's on a mission. Imagine he actually is.
It was me. Seed Senior is dead? No, that's not right. He's just resting, carrying out a secret mission. He promised me he'd come back. If the logic core breaks, he's dead. Death means we'll never meet again. It was because of me. The logic core broke because of me. From the very beginning, we were destined to never meet again. Just because he met me, he had to die? Why couldn't he have lived?
Where's the proxy in the picture? She's just not there. In an instant, everyone feels a bone-chilling cold. The next second, a mech, pollen mix and intelligent constructs begin to mutate. Spontaneous combustion and discharges explosions. In an instant, the entire area turned into a hellscape wrapped in death. Mechs and intelligent constructs let out deafening roars before being reduced to ash with a massive shockwave, engulfing everything in a sea of fire.
What's going on? Why are they exploding? Help!
Just as I thought. everything I'd heard about you was right. This is your true nature. A monster capable of destroying everything, so you finally unleashed your demonic powers. If you plan to kill me too, then do it already! I've got nothing left to live for.
Seed, what's gotten into you? Calm down! Stop all this! Have you forgotten what we talked about? You said we need to go faster. As long as their speeds are different, 2 dots on a circle will eventually meet. Look at the cockpit you're in. Think about the flowers you two planted. Those are all memories of you and Seed Senior. In a sense, he's been by your side all along. Stay focused on that.
Massive intimidating mech comes roaring towards her, and Veronica closes her eyes. A warm, damp sensation lands on her arm. Is it blood?
Seed Senior. If it's by your hand that I die, well, that's better than getting caught in the blast, I suppose.
Why am I not dead? As this question surfaces in her mind, Veronica opens her eyes.
Never close your eyes when you're in a hollow.
Dang.
You have to watch out for ethereals. They can show up at any time.
Seed? Is that you, Seed? You're back.
I'm Seed. What's up?
No, I wasn't talking to you. I see. So it wasn't him who saved me. It was you. You were just going berserk.
Bill, talk no jutsu. Yeah.
If you're talking about those machines exploding, that's over now. The proxy reminded me of some ways to ease my fear. Sorry to disappoint you, Doc.
Why didn't you kill me?
I'm a soldier. I only point my weapons at my enemies. Count on me and Seed Senior.
Doc, you feeling better? Safe now, my mission complete. Veronica stands wordlessly, staring blankly at the ruins before her. For a long while, she finally snapped out of her daze.
So it's over. Everything I'd planned, everything I had, it's all gone up in smoke.
Ask how Seed's doing.
Hey, you okay, Seed? You still with us?
I'll report everything to my superiors. My plan, the mechanical malfunction, the property damage. Everything except Seed's rampage.
Me too! I won't say anything! I'll turn myself into public security like a good citizen!
Maybe this whole thing was a complete mistake. I'm sorry, Seed. I promise I'll tell you the truth about Seed Senior, but please, I really need some alone time right now.
Veronica limps away with Herrick's trailing behind her, looking defeated as she turns back to glance at Seed. A faint smile still lingers on her lips, though it seems to tremble ever so slightly. As the two of them vanish from sight, that faint smile finally gives way to overwhelming unease.
Proxy, tell me, the doc says Seed Senior isn't coming back. Is it true?
Seed.
I get it. Proxy, let's head back.
He's on a mission. After leaving the hollow, Seed hurriedly says goodbye. Let's give Seed some space to cool off before we figure out our proper solution. Bill, is the mission over? Tell your sibling what happened in the hollow? Never thought something like this would happen. Bill informed Magus and others about the current situation right away. We got a response from Magus. You should get some proper rest, Bill. It's such an intense battle. Your physical condition is important too. Thank you, Wise. Is there still more? Or is that how it ends? Oh no, there is another one. It just keeps going. Okay, well, I think with this, that means we're definitely not gonna have time for something else. And you guys probably already know what that means. Yeah, it ain't happening. Or reverse ain't happening now. Sometime after the Rampage incident, the room is visited by a few familiar guests. Well, suddenly we've got a whole bunch of guests. Sorry to bother you again, Proxy. This is the longest one, I think, for the agent missions. Or the agent stories. There's 3 of them. Sorry to bother you again, Proxy. It's okay, Seed. How is she doing? Unless it ends here. Locked yourself up in the safe. Hasn't replied to any of our knock-knock messages. That Veronica, I really don't get why Seed Senior spoke so highly of her back then. Just an unreliable time bomb. Captain, she had her reasons beside. She's already been punished. So what? She can just walk away whenever she wants. What about the damage done to Seed? Maybe what we've been doing all this about. We've been doing. Oh my gosh, we've been going about this all wrong from the start. Can't worry about all that right now. Let's focus on some of the problem at hand. Before this, can I go visit Seed? Count on you, Proxy. Phew, thought I'd take way more time to convince you. No time to waste, I'm heading out now. Some time has passed since leaving Hollow Zero. At Obel Squad's invitation to return to Seed's safe house. Aww. Seed. Wanna chat? She shut herself away. Might be something in the room. There must be something that Seed cares about.
Can't let Seed stay stuck in that headspace. Maybe there's something that can get through to her.
Here's a picture from Prime is now holding a new painting, which seems to be been painted by Seed recently. You wish to take a closer look. Sure. As you reach out to touch the photo frame, a strange noise comes from nearby. Seed seems to have reacted. Take this opportunity to think about the painting. Before this one, there should be another painting of Seed Senior and Seed growing flowers together. Another painting here. As you were admiring it, Seed couldn't help but move over from the sofa. The vision of the logic core seems to be getting hotter. Proxy, do you have to look at it so carefully? Very special painting. That's Seed's style. It's a pretty slick way of putting it. Still, at least you're being more honest than triggering her krill. Gonna show up there too, Proxy? Huh? Is that really okay? Who knows? When I feel like painting, maybe that'll happen. Just as you're about to say more, melodic ringtone suddenly chimes from Seed's phone.
Proxy, this wasn't your doing, was it?
Seed waves her phone, and suddenly the knock-knock interface lights up, and there it is, a message from Seed Senior.
It's such a long message. That's not like him at all.
Wait, how is this even possible?
Hold up! How is that possible? Is that really Seed Senior's account? But Magus and Trigger said outsiders wouldn't be able to access Seed Senior's account. Could he actually?
It's his actual account. You seem pretty flustered, Proxy. What's wrong? No hacker would dare break into a military personnel's knock-knock account. Unless it was you.
I had nothing to do with it.
In that case, we can start mixing the plant juice. And you, Proxy, are one of the ingredients.
One of them?
If I'm one of them, then there must be others, right?
Correct. She should be here any minute now.
At the very moment, a familiar figure appears in the doorway.
You look perky, Doc.
Veronica. Never thought I'd see you again.
One must take responsibility for their mistakes. I turned myself in to the military. Before leaving, I was granted an outside visit. Not happy to see you, Seed.
Likewise, Doc.
Still as irritating as ever. But I guess it's time to return what Seed Senior left in my care.
Veronica hands a data card to Seed.
It has the coordinates from Hollow Zero 11 years ago. Seed Senior told me that's where he rescued you. If he's hiding any secrets, I'd bet they're there. I couldn't figure it out back then. There were so many people in Opal Squad more suitable to keeping it. And he entrusted it to me. Now I get it. He knew I wouldn't be able to resist watching you, testing you. Only I would never let you live on in such blissful ignorance. I have to give you these coordinates after completely shattering your peaceful life. He foresaw it. My actions would push you to grow.
Thanks, Doc.
But I won't thank you, Seed. I really hated you. You destroyed those intelligent constructs, took away their last shred of hope. You ruined all my unrealistic fantasies. You tore away my disguise and made me realize that what I held dear was nothing but a lie. I kept hoping they'd come back, but I couldn't accept the truth, that they were already gone. The saddest part is, when my friends were truly gone, I found I couldn't keep hating you. What hit me instead was a chilling, almost unbearable sense of release. You are a brave soul on a journey. And I am just a coward, running from the truth. Hate to admit it, but when you saved me, I saw a glimpse of Seed Senior in you.
Doc, I promise you, when I see Seed Senior, I'll tell him everything you said today, word for word.
What are you doing right now, Wavy dude? Playing any games?
I didn't know so many people missed him.
Don't bother. In any case, I hope you find the courage to face the truth. Goodbye, Seed.
With that, Veronica walks away without looking back.
Proxy, these coordinates are from 11 years ago. With the rate of spatial shifts in Hollow Zero, it's probably useless for navigation. It's just a string of numbers that'll get you lost. But I'm sure you can find the right coordinates, right? I think I'm ready.
I'll take care of it. Let me get in touch with my brother. Fairy should be able to handle it.
You're on Genshin? Wait, when would you hop on Genshin?
Hey, Belle. You must need to verify something important if you're calling me so suddenly, huh?
Something just clicked, huh? How is Genshin right now?
Yeah. Could you help me calculate the location of coordinates from 11 years ago inside Hollow Zero as soon as possible?
No problem. Let's leave it to Fairy.
Yes, Master. Master, I've conducted a comprehensive analysis of multiple years of data. What you're seeing now is the most reliable.
Let me go just wash my
data.
hands. Nothing I've saw Bennett edit on TikTok, so I got on. Nice now. Process data quietly surfaces before Seed's eyes.
Seed Senior, I'll find you.
Seed, I don't think it's a good idea for you to go alone. There are too many unknowns in Hollow Zero.
I know. The plant juice isn't done yet. It's still missing some ingredients. Stay alive until I come for you, Proxy.
Making arrangements with Seed, you return to Swabian Temple. You start to prepare for the Hollow Zero operation. Yaha! Proxy, you're back. Are you guys all part of the plant family? What's with all that mumbling? Look, we dropped by without notice, but you get it, right? Captain, didn't you promise to be more polite? Spent so much time rehearsing what to say before coming in? The Seed's commission and a unanimous decision by all members of Obel Squad, and I thought that kid would one day actually come to us asking for help. Thanks, Proxy. Thanks, Proxy. While as a late, Proxy has been helping out Obel Squad too. It's been pretty fun. It's a lot of stuff, new stuff I gotta do though. Oh yeah, I bet. I bet, dude, yeah. Have you tried any new characters or anything? I think that's like the one thing, like with Genshin, like if I ever were to go back, I would C5 Chi-Chi. Oh my goodness. I don't remember what my Chi-Chi was at actually. If I were to go back to Genshin, it would be for... I would want to like see what happens with the story, and then I actually would like... I think that's one thing... This is probably a hot take, but I think Genshin actually did exploration... Exploration in Genshin was fun for me, compared to, like, Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves, they, like... And again, I know I'm saying this, like, while I'm, like, playing this and, like, making a video, but it's, like... Wuthering Waves, they make it so easy for you, and so, like, they help you with, like, quality of life features for, like, exploration that... It's not really fun to explore in the game, unless they give you, like... There's something to explore for, like, and reasons to explore for. In Genshin, I think they do that a bit better. There's so much quality of life for exploration in Wuthering Waves that, and you could get it done so quickly that it's just not as fun, at least for me. In Genshin, like, it actually feels like I was, like, exploring. I think that's what I miss a little bit. So I think I would actually miss the exploration part of, like, Genshin. Like, that's what would also be part of, like, why I go back and, like, looking at the scenery and the maps. I thought they were gorgeous. I thought they were pretty. Now, I didn't miss the power creep, for sure. By the way, Proxy has been helping out Obel Squad, too. So thanks for later. I'm gonna follow Zero, too. And if we keep talking about this, things are gonna get pretty awkward. Seeds become quite frank. Belle, if you're ready, you should have it now. Support you. I only had 2 C6 characters in that game. C6 Yelan and C6 Arlecchino. They were so fun to play. Dude, having C6 characters was super fun to play. Actually, no, I think I had more. I had C6 Diluc also. And I was, like, super close with Jean also. Like, C5 or something, or C4. I had a lot of the like, I was starting to get a lot of the base characters, like, maxed up and whatnot. Captain, your muzzle's flaring way too obviously. What? Do I really look that happy? Yep. Just your position right now and cover me? Am I interrupting something? And Magus is such a mother hen. If I really were a mother hen, I'd have never let those punks who hurt Seed off easy. Doctor has turned herself in. Will the doctor get punished? What about those Defense Force bigwigs? They're making snap decisions about the fate of intelligent constructs. After messing everything up big time, they just casually toss those stupid plans aside and have the nerve to say that they'll never start another military intelligent construct program ever again. I think that's gonna solve everything. By the way, how did Magus get to know all this? I left after Yelan. I got no clue who these new people are. Are you actually doing the story, or are you skipping everything? Wait, is there even a skip? There is no skip button in Genshin, right? Well, I mean, like, when I say skip, are you, like mashing through the story, like, quickly? And, like, not following it? Or are you actually following the story, or you don't care about it? Captain just invaded? I didn't say anything. Everyone knowingly averts their gaze. I think we're all set with the battle prep. We can head out anytime. No, I hit the wrong thing. Oh, nice. We have to play the team. I don't know, cause I know Remy started playing Honkai Star Rail recently. It's kind of funny how we're all kind of like slowly like, at least in here we're each playing. Well, it's funny because now they bring up Genshin. We're like, I have like, me playing Zenless.
Proxy, how are you doing?
Remy went back to HSR. You're playing Genshin now. It's kind of funny to see a little bit. We're all playing like a Hoyo game. Remy's actually playing 2 of them, unless you stop playing Zenless though.
You mean like physically? I've got some mild ringing in my ears, and sometimes it's a bit hard to breathe.
I don't know if I would go back.
Normal when you're in the hollow.
I don't know if I would go back to playing Star Rail though. I don't know. I mean, I'm curious about Genshin, like for the story and like the exploration, but I don't know how I feel about the power creep. If I were to ever like go back to like experience the game, I don't know. How's Star Rail been doing? I would definitely ask. That's a question for Remy. All I know is that both Star Rail, Star Rail has major power creep, like massively. I don't know how the story. I think the story is not bad in Star Rail, but the thing is, the story is insanely crazy, super duper long. And then I think the quality bar for the game that the devs set for the game in certain like parts of it, it's not as high as it was. Like it looks like the devs like kind of cut corners in like some aspects of like quality from what I've seen, whether that's like maybe not character design, but like actually like environmental design and like maybe stuff with like, character or like NPC design, like the way stuff visually looks. It's like, I don't know. But that's just my take. I have not played it, so I mean, everything could be wrong. I don't know, but I definitely know that there is massive power creep though. It's been fun. I've always liked the combat since it reminds me of Persona 5. HSR? Yeah, I mean, I can see that. Yeah.
Compared to me, Seed, you look pretty tense.
The plant juice is my last resort. If even that can't bring Seed Senior back.
Stop overthinking it, Seed. Honestly, everything you're doing is already more than enough to shock it.
I don't know if... Yeah, I think at least with Genshin, I'm 50-50 on, like, going back. I just don't want to play too many open world games. And there's still, like, open world... there's games in that genre that I'm, like, looking forward to still. Like, I'm literally about to, like in 7 days from now, like, the new Seven Deadly Sins game comes out. The new open world game. I'm gonna be trying that. I'm gonna see what's up with that. And then, obviously, we have NTE coming out in the future. Ananta, Silver Palace. Like, I want to be, like... I want to try them, too.
I can vouch for that.
I can't be playing too many open world. That's why, like, open world like gachas will take up like a boatload of your time.
Open that wide.
But it does have me curious. I'm not gonna lie about Genshin.
Take a deep breath, Seed. Don't stress yourself out. Even if we can't reach our destination this time, there's always next time. And the time after that.
My problem with HSR is the summoning system, since I feel spoiled coming from reverse on how they do their summons. Yeah, again, like the thing with like the summons in reverse is that, you know, you don't have to worry about um like summoning weapons in reverse. Like that doesn't exist. You're just summoning characters. So a lot of that, like whether you fail, you already know, like if you fail on a character banner, it feels like it's not as burdensome, and like the amount of like pearl currency we get from playing the game warrants like it feels like we're much closer to getting the characters when we fail in reverse, or even when we fail, compared to like Hoyo titles or other games that do complete 50/50s with a weapon banner or with other like sub summoning banners, or like tertiary banners. It feels like impossible to get. Like I'm not gonna lie, even in like Wuthering Waves, it has two banners, right? It has the character and it has the weapon banners. And the weapon banners are guaranteed, but it still, even with that in mind, it still feels like it's impossible to get like certain things in that game compared to reverse. And I don't know, like that's just me. I don't know. Like it feels like every now and then it happens in reverse where I save, and I have to save, especially when like luck doesn't go my way. But that happens like not as often as it does in these other titles too. It's like I have to like pick one character and maybe like one of their weapons and then save like multiple patches later for like whoever I want after that. While in reverse, it doesn't feel like that. At least to me, it feels like that.
Just like Seed Senior always said, our journey never stops.
Every other gacha system. I mean, the two best gacha systems I've ever experienced from the games I've played personally were PGRs and reverses. So far. I mean, I shouldn't even say reverse. Reverse, I guess it just helps again that it does not have the weapons that we have to focus on, and then like the summoning like materials we get, just kind of like help with that a lot, with all the events and all the rewards they give out all the time. I mean, the summoning system is still not, I mean, they have one banner where you get guaranteed stuff, but I don't know. Those would be my top experiences with summoning banners. Like my two games that I'd say are like my favorite for summoning banners. After that, there's nothing else that I'd say is like close to that for me. Everything else is pretty bad.
I'm not sure what's going on exactly, but I'm glad to be fighting alongside you all.
Okay.
Close your eyes and take a
I'm
deep
trying to think of
breath.
another game at the moment.
You're not alone.
I know NTE is about to change that though. NTE will probably be up there. It'll actually probably be like number 2 or even like number 1. Cause it's like doesn't even like, I don't know, like you get the characters guaranteed? That's wonderful. I don't know about the weapons in that game. Like if they're guaranteed too, then that's like, then that's insane. And then like, I don't know. I can't really include Do It Night Abyss because they kind of like stopped. Right? There's like the only gacha is cosmetic stuff. And Anta I would have included, but they did the same like route as they did the same route as DNA as well. They're like not doing gacha anymore. And I'm not sure. I need to like hear more stuff about it, but yeah, like they took out their summoning system. So I don't know how you acquire characters and whatnot in that game if it's even like that. I don't know how it's gonna be in Seven Deadly Sins or any of these other gachas I've played. I'm nervous about Silver Palace because that's the one I'm really looking forward to. Also, I'm nervous because again, like the three big I usually have like major pillars. You know, everybody does when you start a gacha like gachas, especially if you're into gachas. You give yourself pillars you look forward to in a game, right? Like one is the gameplay like good. How's the summoning or how is the summoning system, right? How's the gameplay? Like how's the summoning system? Uh I don't know, like for me the story is one of them. Like those are like my three big ones. You know, and is it like free to play friendly? Like those are like my pillars for me. It's like, and if any one of those pillars crumbles, it just becomes harder and less hard to play the game. You know? And then like, I mean, if there was a fifth pillar, I'd say power creep, and like how that goes, and like how like greedy the devs are, like along those lines. Like you know, like I can't really specifically say like a specific word to sum that pillar up, but yeah, like how is the monetization, and like how do like what is the pool economy and everything like that. Like that's like one whole pillar, like you know. It's just like, and if one of those pillars, like, for some people, like, you know, like one pillar goes down, like, it's like fine. But for me, I'm like, I don't know. I try to give the game a chance, but if it's like a big one, like a big thing, then I don't know. Like again, like if it's like power creep, like if it becomes like unsustainable, especially like if you're free to play, like or like a low spender like me, then usually it's just the game just becomes not as fun anymore, and then I just kind of move on as well. That's what happened in HSR for me, and then the summoning system did not help. Both of those factors were just that, and then like how long it took to like complete stuff. It was just like brother. The weekly routine was like I did not like it in that game. I would like maybe go back to like revisit these games to see like you know like what's up, but I don't think I could ever like stay unless the devs changed something.
I used to think the best way to protect you was to wrap you in some perfect little world, even if it was built on lies. I was always afraid you'd lose control, afraid you'd get hurt. But you've handled yourself better than I ever imagined. You handled everything with Veronica better.
And then you see with Genshin, like I'm spoiled by the gameplay now. And then going to Genshin's gameplay now is probably gonna feel very weird. And then Wu's presentation too has upped it compared to other gachas 100%. Its presentation and storytelling is probably one of the best in gacha. I'm not gonna lie.
Sounds like those
that is like a bar that is, you know, very hard to achieve now. Like, I'd say, I mean, heck, even Arknight's Enfield, like, I think their presentation's pretty high up there. It seemed like it was okay. That goes along the same lines as that. I did not try AFK Journey. I was thinking about it, though. Back then, I was. Looks like this is the only fisher on our path ahead. The analytical data is correct. Yeah, I have not tried AFK Journey. I heard in the beginning...
There's not much left for me to say, huh?
I heard it was really fun in the beginning, and then I heard something came up with the game that made people stop kind of playing it.
If you want, I could always channel my inner Seed Senior for you.
Yeah, something happened. I really liked it, but the progression just killed it for me when Season 2 came out. Progression, huh?
Magus, take 5. Let me show you how it's Ether Vision activate.
See, like, that's just another thing too. Progression. Progression's a big one. Like, for me in Nikke, progression was my issue. I could not progress. Because I was, like, bad at building my characters and teams, I guess. And I could not get through the story. Or, like, continue the game. Like, I just could not get anywhere. And because I couldn't progress, I wasn't earning, like, any, like, as much of my summoning pool as I, like more than others. So I eventually fell off to the game too. And then I just did not also like their summoning system as well. I just, for some reason, like those type of summoning systems, I just have not had any luck with them.
Like, what?
Yep, that's the Soldier 11 I know.
Seed.
There's always just something that stops me from playing something.
Mission's over. Let's go have extra spicy noodles together.
Magus, take 5. Let me show you how it's done.
I had god luck on Genshin. I was not disappointed on my luck in Genshin with summons. Even though it's the same system as, you know, as all of them, like almost all the Hoyo games. Like, Zenless I'm fine, even though it's, you know, even though it's the same, besides the Bang Boo banner. Genshin, it's the same. I had like pretty good luck. I mean, heck, I was like literally able to get my C6 Arlecchino and Yelen back in the day. I had some pretty decent luck. The only Hoyo game I did not have luck on was HSR. And again, I never tried Honkai Impact either, so I can't really mention that. Still never had gotten Hutel though. I wish back in the day I had like more like copies of Hutel. Hutel was fun to play.
We're almost there.
After everything, we're finally going back to where it all started.
But her quality of life, she felt better to play once you had like, I think it was like one dupe, right? And again, that's another thing with like the dupes in that game. Like with like in Zenless and like Genshin, I can't really count it as like, well, maybe you can like in Star Rail as well, but the dupes that you get in the Hoyo games, it like changes and affects the characters, right? Like it gives them like different like moves or something, or like it literally changes like the way a character can play, which it's like it feels like that's crucial to the character themselves, right? Like that's how they should be from the beginning. That's how they were meant to be. But I don't know. You take like a piece of that away, and then it's like they don't feel as good, and then I don't know. I just like the dupes nowadays, like where it just like buffs the character statistically, and just gives them like damage up and whatnot, or like more support, or just something, you know. That's what I would prefer. I prefer it like that, especially where like the dupes don't really matter too much, where you just need a copy of a character. Kind of like in Arknight's Enfield. I think that's the cool thing about Enfield that I actually did like. That you didn't need, like, you just need, like, one copy, and, like, you're solid.
Captain's sounding all poetic today.
I'm not trying to sound poetic. I'm just starting to doubt myself.
Yeah, C6 Bennett guts him. Yeah. I literally left my Bennett at C5, like, forever. For, like, 4 years. Before I stopped playing. I never, like, let it go. He's still C5. The fact that you can't like toggle off the dupes is insane.
The knock-knock messages Seed has been receiving are hard to verify. Even I can't.
Right. Where are we headed?
So you actually don't
Yeah,
know
but
anything.
money.
We're going with Seed to find a friend who's been gone for a while. His consciousness might be waiting for us somewhere in Hollow Zero.
You mean Seed Senior?
Wait, you know him? When you joined
What
the
time is it?
squad, he was
4:14.
already-
I actually have to power through this
Seed has mentioned him many times.
because the live
Must be
stream is about to
someone really
happen in
important to
like
her.
less than 50 minutes.
Whenever Seed is feeling down, Seed Senior and I chat with her.
So let me wrap this up.
Hold up. What does that mean?
What's wrong? Everyone's been feeling down after the military supplies went missing. Especially Seed. She wouldn't say a word. So I dug out his old phone. And not long after, she started cheering up. Yep. So that worked.
Wait, what did she say?
So, that perfectly timed DM was you.
Yeah. That one. The last one.
The new Nier
and the one
skins for
before
Overwatch 2 dropped today.
that. I lost count.
Hopefully they look good, man.
I know what it's like to miss someone. Sometimes you never get to see them again. And that hurts. The first time I saw Seed send a message to Seed Senior, I'll never forget the way she looked. So hopeful. That's why I picked up his phone for the first time.
I thought so.
Sorry I lied to you.
Oh no. Don't tell me Seed's gonna...
I knew it was you. Like I said before, this just isn't how Seed Senior would talk. Plus,
Well,
the DMs only started showing up after you joined the team.
While I get in the Vendetta one. Who's he supposed to be? What skin is he gonna have?
Then why? Why didn't you give up?
I've already started this journey. I have to find the truth. Seed Senior wouldn't want me to give up halfway. Every step along the way matters, just as much as the answer.
Rain's getting heavier. Parks will the sky ever clear up? I believe so. Yeah, I think so too. When I first met CT, it was such a bright, sunny day in Hollow Zero.
Warning! Enemy targets attacking from blind spots.
I like how Orphe runs.
I can't really control my strength.
Adjusting for wind.
I'll pierce right through.
This is your lucky day!
Time to pin them down.
She's getting Yorua? I actually never played the game, so I don't know who that is.
Nice try. Support is here. Evasive formation.
Definitely not my type. This going a little harder won't hurt.
Oh my god, come on.
Seed Senior?
Lock on!
I'll take point.
Seed, based on the data we've collected so far, the fissure up ahead is very close to the target coordinates. That's where we're headed.
Oops.
We're here.
Coordinates will go to the fissure ahead?
Yep. The coordinates point to the fissure ahead.
I want to go alone.
No. What if there are dangerous ethereals lurking in there? I can't let you go by yourself.
Yeah, I couldn't tell which character is from Overwatch and which is from Nier. Wait, really?
Captain. The radar shows no ethereal life signs in there.
Still no.
Can you tell us why you want to go alone, Seed?
I just know I'm gonna look like a total mess. If everyone saw me like that, I'd feel even worse.
You little brat. That's the one reason I can't argue with.
Understood, Seed. Keep your comms open. We'll be on standby if you need us.
Character name I meant? Oh. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Don't forget about the super spicy noodles after this.
Someday I'll play Nier, but yeah, I never. The name sounds familiar though.
We'll
I
be
probably
right here when
I
you
probably
get back.
have seen the character.
That's a promise.
Oh, the fog is thick. I can't see anything.
She's walking
Senior,
without her
are you
thingy,
there? Never mind.
without her scooter.
I don't even know if you can hear me. I'll just record this anyway. I hate you, Seed Senior. Why did you leave without saying goodbye? Why couldn't you stay just a little longer? Why does it feel like I can't breathe in the cockpit even though it hasn't gotten any more cramped? Forget it. Let's talk about something happier. I'm taller now. I can handle a ton of missions on my own. And I made friends. Oh, and I found my people. Proxy's a lot of fun.
I mean, I know who 2B is. Obviously, everybody knows that. I know who A2,
So we stuck.
9S.
We used to say life was a circle. I think
And I think
get
that's it.
now. Only
I've seen other characters, but I don't know their names.
it's a lot bigger than I imagined. Some people run ahead, some fall behind. But if you want to see someone, you'll meet them on that path eventually. Now that you've stopped.
Oh, he
and
said
still
Vendetta.
running,
Yeah, I didn't recognize he was an
surely I'll
Overwatch
catch up
character
to you,
too.
right?
Oh.
And when I do, I want to tell you, I miss you, Seed Senior. I miss you so much.
Pleasant memories that have been sealed for a long time reach surface. You stop and play Seed Senior at the beginning of the story? No.
Seed Senior, are you listening? I kept my promise, you know. Even Captain Magus and Dr. Veronica said I did a good job. I can take care of things now, all by myself.
The syncing's a tiny bit off.
And look, I've grown taller. Even taller than those flowers in the hollow. See? Seed Senior?
Oh.
Why aren't you here? We made a promise, remember?
Okay, not gonna lie, this is kind of sad. This is what made me interested in the character in the first place, because when I saw their story on YouTube, I was like, oh no. It was... Yeah, it was kind of sad. Crystalline liquid falls on the Seed Senior's butt. Oh, wait, does something happen? She has, like, special powers or something, so... And the long dormant machine seems to word alive on its own. The golden glowing arm slowly rises, reaching out as if to encourage the girl standing before it. Or perhaps attempting to gently embrace her. Seed rushes forward, tightly hugging the giant. One figure.
Special sample detected. Sodium and potassium ion concentrations match human tears.
She's from Overwatch. She came out last season. Oh.
Identity confirmed. Biometric synchronization level 100%. Now playing Seed's final message.
Final message?
No. No.
Sorry, Seed. I couldn't keep my promise. Forgive me for leaving without saying goodbye. But I couldn't bring myself to imagine how much the truth might hurt you. Especially when you were still so young. That's why I couldn't risk it. I even selfishly asked the others in Obel Squad to go along with it. If you realize they've been lying to you, please don't blame them. They only did it because of me. Seed, where are you now? And what missions are you on these days? You must have grown a lot taller, huh?
Yeah.
No.
If the cockpit becomes too cramped, you can reach out to someone named Veronica. I hope you two get along.
They did not.
I'm sure she'll help you make more space in there. I planted some seeds in the hollow where we first met, hoping they would bloom into flowers. Oh right, about those potted plants I asked you to take care of. Have they grown into beautiful flowers?
They all died.
Even if they haven't, don't eat them. Give them a little more time to grow, okay? To be honest, I don't know when you'll hear this message. Maybe when you're sad, or while you're crying happy tears. The only thing I know for sure is, at this moment, Seed, if you can let those tears fall without holding them back, then to me, you've already become a flower in full bloom, standing tall and proud.
Damn, he just cried in the back, dude. I mean, I'd be sad too.
If that's true, maybe I can face my own death with a little more peace. You know, I've read a lot of books about death. When I first learned that I couldn't escape it, it didn't feel real to me. The fear only crept in much later. Those books say death is a new beginning, a poem, a heroic song, or just a few words carved into a gravestone. But in those books, there's a word I like much more than death. Life. I think life truly is a circle, just an enormous one. We walk it together, on a journey called finding our hearts. By now, maybe we've only made a fifth of the way.
I don't even know what's going on, and it's sad. Just to simplify it, I mean, the robot, it's an intelligent, like, army robot, right? And when she was, like, I don't know how she ended up in the hall in the first place. I don't know if it covered that. Maybe it did. But she was there, and, like, he rescued her when she was a baby in, like, a hollow. And she has, like, high corruption and whatnot, so... I don't know, her ether compatibility is like super duper high, so she's able to be in the, like, live in a hollow. It's crazy. But anyway, he like saved her, and he eventually died, right? He was slowly going to be like his core was gonna go out. Or, like, I think the military were, like, shutting them all down because there was, like, a error in the core's logic in, like, all of their type models, where they would, like, start exploding and going berserk and, like, killing and shit. And because of that, they put him down and whatnot. So he eventually told the squad he was eventually working like with, the Obel Squad, the members you've been seeing on the screen and whatnot, like, to keep this, like when he dies, just tell the little girl he saved, because, like, they're living together, or like, he's basically the adopted dad of her. Tell her that, you know, go along with the lie, and just tell her that, like, you know, he'll eventually be back, or that he's sleeping or whatever. But so this entire time, the squad has been, like, lying to her, and she didn't know that. Basically, she just did not know that he was dead the entire time, and right now she's finding out that he's actually dead. And right now, she's basically hearing his final message. He was... yeah, he's been on a secret mission. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Sadly, this is where I have to stop. But you'll keep going, so you'll get further and further away from me. At first, you won't even notice. And you won't look back. But that's okay. Don't be afraid. This isn't the end. Because I found you, a seed named Flora. From the day we met, I planted a new
I see. I never met my father.
seed in each of your footsteps. These seeds once belonged to me.
Sorry, brother.
They're yours.
I have a father, but he's a fucking shithead. Miss Cloud is out of my fucking life now.
When I stopped, I left the seeds with you. You'll continue to sow them as you move forward. So just keep going, step by step. And someday in the future, when you finally complete this circle, when you come back to where we started, you'll see me again. And you'll see the path blooming with flowers all along the way. Now, I'm going to sleep on this circle. Keep moving forward until you make it all the way back around.
Aw. Hermione was a piece of shit too, so I'm not missing out. Damn.
Seed Senior, are you leaving?
Don't be sad because of me. I've already achieved more than enough. The seed I planted has miraculously bloomed into a little flower. Congratulations. You've grown a heart of your own. So smile. For this is the best parting gift.
Slowly the sobs and tears fade away into the sea of flowers. The girl gently tucks the pain of parting deep inside, and a soft smile slowly blooms across her face.
Seed.
So now she knows.
Good night, Flora.
Oh, is that her real name? Is it the name he gave her, or her actual name? Aww. Seed Senior, one day I'll catch up to you. When the time comes, I'll tell you about all the sights I saw along the way. I'm not alone anymore. Feels like a shame to just leave like this. I think I'll just stick around and look around some more. The flowers here are beautiful. People will love them. Let's go check them out.
Flowers. And familiar words? Helios.
It seems so full of energy. There's still plenty of space in the safe house. Let's move it over. Flowers are dancing gently in the breeze. On the side stands a silent sculpture with the graffiti of Helios. But the name Helios, something about it's been bugging me. Let's think about it more later. Right now, there's so much I want to share with everyone. Aww. After some time, the proxies and members of Obol Squad gather once again at Seed's safe house. The squad members seem to have arrived earlier and have already been horsing around for a while. Proxy, long time no see. Seed's inside. She's been waiting for you guys. So, Bill, should we go see Seed now? Though taking a look around the area first might not be a bad idea either.
Something feels different here. Or is it just me? Let's take a look around first.
Picture frame looks a bit different now. The painting has been placed in the most prominent spot. The new heartwarming simple drawing filled with vibrant colors, packed with content, with a big head. Friends almost take up the entire paper. Aww. New painting has been placed in the most prominent spot. This painting has such a warm and cozy vibe. See, it's changed so much. Go talk to her. New plotted plant. Orphe. Soldier 11.
for you.
Empty flower pot lands in your hands. The flowers inside are swaying in the wind, looking bright and vibrant.
Picked straight from Hollow Zero. Everybody gets one.
So these are the flowers that Seed Senior planted.
So these are the flowers that Seed Senior planted. We'll take good care of them.
You can also make some plant juice, you know.
Haha. Got a knack for dry humor.
Classic Seed. Joke? Huh. Looks like Proxy's getting used to Seed's style.
Well, we are the same kind after all. Oh, that reminds me. I think I finally remembered where I came from. On that statue in the Sea of Flowers.
Flora?
I saw some writing that looked familiar. I think I carved it myself, stroke by stroke, when I first escaped there as a kid. Just like you, Proxy? I'm from Helios Academy.
Wait, what?
What? You're from Helios Academy? What else do you know about that place?
Sorry, I only remember the name. Most of my childhood memories are pretty hazy. I'll try to think about it. Maybe something else will come back to me.
And then... So Seed also went to Helios Academy. Is that why she's always been going on about one of her kind? You didn't expect there to be other survivors from Helios. If that's the case, maybe you can get more information from her about the Helios Academy and the fall of the old capital. You'll get even closer to the truth about what really happened on that day. No memory. The hope that had flared up inside you was quickly extinguished. If she really doesn't remember anything, then guess all you can do is wait. Just as you fall into deep thoughts, Seed suddenly hands you an old, worn-out phone.
Almost forgot. Proxy, please take this. This is Seed Senior's phone. We'd like you to keep it. We don't want anyone with bad intentions to take advantage of it. Everyone in Obel Squad agrees that Seed doesn't need this kind of false protection anymore.
Don't worry. We'll keep it safe.
Seed, are you okay with this?
Of course. Oh, by the way, Trigger, has it been a while since anyone's cleaned the dorm room Seed Senior and I used to stay in?
I've been cleaning it regularly. Wait, don't tell me. Are you thinking of moving back in? Give us a minute. Orphe and I will go get it ready right now.
The growing smile, Trigger and Orphe hastily leave the safe house, dragging a confused Soldier 11 with them.
Ooh, they're way too excited. Besides, I never said I was giving up this safe house.
Well, we should probably head out too.
Hold up! You can't leave yet!
Why not? After making sure the rest of the Obel Squad is out of sight, Seed carefully pulls out her phone.
Can you fix this? I swear, I didn't do anything. It just broke down. Maybe the combat in Hollow Zero was too much for it to handle.
Leave it to me.
Running some quick tests, you find the system has crashed due to loading too many messages and image data at once. So some debugging, get it back up and run it again.
Done. I didn't mean to peek, but wow, that's a lot of messages to Seed Senior.
Surging wave rushes in, and you look up and see Seed's cheeks go pink. She barrels right toward you.
Roxy! Oh, stop it!
Don't worry, we won't tell. Seed, watch out! It's gonna fly out of your hand!
Perfect arc flies past everyone's eyes as you stumble around, laughing and scuffling. A crisp chime sounds as the phone screen quietly lights up. Who could that message be from? Oh, is that how it... What's it from? Soldier 11? The second half was way better. 2 and 3 for me were way better. I'm glad I realized that there was more parts to it. I thought it was just like one part and whatnot, but yeah, that was Seed's character story, Flora of the Blooming Valley. I just realized too, Flora in there. Damn, that's her name, huh? I did not know that. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying a little while ago, like just to quickly, like before we wrap this up, I liked. I remember like when I got, damn, I saw the trailer for Seed when she was coming out for the first time, and I was like, okay, I have to summon for this character, and I somehow got lucky, and I got her, and I somehow got her W engine too. I was like, oh, heck yeah. But yeah, ever since then, I haven't really done. Again, I'm trying to catch up on all these stories, so I just been waiting there all this time and whatnot. I had a feeling it was gonna be good. It is. I think. Yeah, the second half was way better than the first half. I think I'd still. I think I'd give it like. I think I'd give it like an 8. Maybe. Maybe like a 7 or an 8. But obviously that's for gacha storytelling, right? I think for a gacha story, I'd give it like maybe I'd give it like a 7, 7 or an 8. One of those two. It's bordering around like that. Usually you shouldn't really rate stuff right away, right? Like since you're just coming off, completion of something, but you're supposed to give it some time to like settle and whatnot. But I think I'd give it, yeah, like I think I'd give it like an 8. I think the ending made up for it for me. I thought that was pretty good. I was kind of chiming in. Oh, was it chiming in? I mean, it was cool to know that now that she knows that, yeah, that Seed's, gone on a mission. But yeah, that is gonna do it for those that have gotten this far. Apologies for any of the distractions I've had during the recording of any of these videos. I always get distracted and start talking about stuff and whatnot, but I start going out and washing my hands and doing stuff like that, or doing something else, helping around the house. But yeah, what are your thoughts and opinions on the Seed story when you first experienced it? If you barely watching this now for the first time, or if you've experienced it before, let me know your thoughts of like your experience with this one, and whatnot. But yeah, that is gonna do it. We have one more story left, but that is for another time. Lucia's story, Tales of the Dreamless. So that should be interesting. I don't know how many they have. It seems like hers is a 2-part story too, so I'll have to keep that in mind when I start that. But yeah, that is gonna do it. Appreciate you guys chilling and hanging out and whatnot and getting this far in the video. If you did, appreciate any likes, subs, comments. It means a lot. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on another one. Latest.